Hello everyone, welcome back to another session of Adventure in Sanctuary. It's our 20th session today. We've got Ophi, Rhyker, and you might notice a couple of new names that you've not seen before. We've got Dracmun and we've also got Kaelin. Hope I didn't destroy those pronunciations, we'll find out later on. So there are a few things that are planned today. Hopefully we are going to see Scarlet in the near future. Hopefully she's just been a bit waylaid and will be joining us, but if not, then we'll be able to catch her in the next one. But there's still lots for everyone to do today. This is a critical part of the story. As you know, if you've been following us this long, as you know, I will do a session recap for the previous session just to bring everyone up to speed as to what's gone on in the last session. For those just joining, welcome, happy to have you. Yes, like I said, if you read the recap and it sounds like something that you're interested in, then by all means, at the end of the videos, I always put links to things such as like earlier videos and stuff like that, which will always be at the end of each of the videos. So you can go there, or you can just trawl through my my website, or you can go to my YouTube channel. All the playlists are there. So all the playlists, both the playlists are there. You can go right back down to the first playlist where this whole thing began. But if you just want to catch up with more recent events, then the second playlist is obviously going to be the second campaign, and that's what we're on now. So, yeah, happy to have you. So let's kick off then. Like I said, got a few things I want to get done today, and it's not going to get done by me just talking. So, session 20. Oh, sorry, session 19 into session 20. This is the recap. So, welcome back, everyone. Here's what's happened in the previous session. So when we last met, Ophi's bodyguards were just taking a short rest within the Maggot lair after entering the next level down and dealing with a rather unfortunate chest incident wherein Scarlet tried to open it up and triggered a trap which injured her and destroyed some of the equipment in the process. The party were once again ready to break their rest and move forward, with Rhyker leading the party. They headed further into the cold and dark passage ahead, but Krell was taking his time at the rear of the party, which wasn't like him at all, but he was examining his weapons for signs of wear. So, eventually satisfied with the condition of his equipment, and with a gentle nudge from Ophi as she moved past him, Krell took one step, and from out of nowhere, a mysterious portal opened up on his heels. Skeletal hands gripped his body at the shoulder and wrapped around his waist, and as much as Krell tried to resist them, he was overpowered and dragged backwards into the portal. Ophi saw what happened, but was unable to help him. It all happened so fast. As she explained to the rest of them that Krell was gone, while she dealt with her own feelings of shock and bewilderment. In a desperate bid to find Krell, the rest of the party took a moment to scour the area and look for him, but to no avail. Eventually the search was called off, and agreeing that they would likely see him later, they all pushed forwards, and it wasn't too long before battle found them once more. Black locusts awaited them in the next room along, and Rhyker was happy to oblige them. Scarlet launched her attacks from behind the safety of the front line, scoring hits on the swarms with the flames that surrounded her arrows, as she watched them ignite as the arrow passed through the middle of them. Rhyker finished the rest of them off quickly using his aura of holy flame, but not before he suffered a strike from one of the group's of flies, biting at his skin where they could reach around the neck and torso area. As they did so, they inflicted him with fatigue, which made Rhyker even slower than he already was, amongst other things. After the minor conflict here, the party searched the area quickly and decided to move on further along the passageway, which twisted and turned in many directions, until at last they came to the end of it, which opened out into a larger room-like area with a large nest with some of the indestructible eggs and a few maggots guarding it. Battle was once again inevitable here, but the fight was again another easy one, with the party breezing through it, searching the area and claiming some of the large eggs left behind. Once ready, they took the next tunnel from the room which led down to the third floor and the heart of the hive itself. No sooner had the party emerged from the tunnel down into the next floor and turned their first corner, they were set upon as they headed down a thin passage which connected to the Maggot Queen's lair, and awaiting them in her nest, there she was, the Maggot Queen herself, and she was not happy to see them at all. At a quick glance, the party were able to see a very important looking chest next to the Queen's nest area, and on either side of her were a couple of sand maggots that were ready to dash forwards upon command and fight off the attackers in non-preferred close combat. Battle for the hive kicked off as the Maggot Queen launched her acidic venom at Rhyker, who had taken point. And though the damage wasn't that strong, the effect of the acid eroded his equipment within mere seconds. Ophi responded first with her witch bolt, aimed at one of the maggot guards, now stood blocking the passageway between the party members and their queen. Blackened bolts of energy surged forwards, connecting and scorching the target as they remained firmly in place, forming a wall. At some point in the fight, Ophi sent a devastatingly powerful firebolt at the Queen, and in retaliation to this, the Queen covered Ophi in her acidic ichor, which she could accurately deliver at a distance. Immediately, Ophi's equipment broke while she wore it, and then she broke too. Ophi was taken down by the immense damage and pain she suffered from the sickly green liquid spit, and she was totally covered in it. Instinctively, Scarlet ran to Ophi's side and tried her best to help her friend. Scarlet healed Ophi and attempted to lift and drag her out of harm's way, but she couldn't muster enough strength required for the task, no matter what she did or how many times she tried. Soon she realised that the plan was not working, and so Scarlet bravely stepped forward, placing herself in the firing line instead of Ophi, acting as a human shield standing between her friend and the Queen and her guards. The battle from there raged on for some time, both sides landing hits and taking them. And whilst the guards didn't really do much in the way of damage, their bodies were very large and durable and hard to move out of the way. That said, eventually the party did get the upper hand at one stage, and the Queen and her guards soon lay slain on the blood-stained hive floor. However, that wasn't all, as the Queen had a little surprise in store. As she took her final moments alive on Sanctuary, her body swelled and pulsated with a strange light emanating from inside her. As she reached the highest capacity to expand, the Queen's body burst open, sending acidic poison ichor and hard chunks of maggot flesh across the entire area, instantly covering Ophi once more before she could move out of the way, and once again it was too much for her to bear, and she went down hard and was close to dying at that point. Rhyker dropped everything he was doing. As much as he was tempted to search the Queen's remains and her nest, he opted to go and be a hero and saved Ophi from her fate once again with a rejuvenation potion. So with the threat of combat and dying now averted, the party did search a room. They found inside of the locked chest a very elaborate and intricately designed looking staff. The quest to find the Horadric Staff had come to its end almost. On top of this, they noticed a few crystalline ores located around the rear of the nest, which had held easily removable gems of various colours and sizes. Rhyker claimed the gems for the time being, whilst Ophi and Scarlet went about setting up a town portal for them all to use, and once they were ready to leave, they took the route back to safety, back to the city, via their handy portal scroll. Once back inside the high walls of Kaelin, the party immediately set about doing their various tasks they wanted to get done, and agreed to meet up later inside Atma's Tavern. However, they didn't see Kroll when they finally arrived there, or anywhere else around the city for that matter. So, the party have now finished any of their downtime activities, and in the process have spoken to any of the merchants around town, including Elzix, who was also happy to take the mutant giant eggs off the hands of everyone. Moving on from there, the party have all met back within Atma's Tavern, having just finished their long rest, which is actually an extended rest, in their hired out room for the afternoon. It's now around 8 PM, and they come down. They coming down to the ground floor. At this time of the evening, there's several patrons here now, just arriving for a good night of drinking, gambling, relaxing, singing, dancing, or anything else they may have in mind. The area that the parties sit usually is situated off to one side of the quieter sides of the bar area, and so they can easily avoid the goings-on around them and talk among themselves. However, there's some new faces in the tavern.
Yeah, you see Dracmun sitting there. He's like 6'5", fully covered in his leathers. The only place showing will be his head, which will be a big lion's mane of black hair, green eyes. And he's just drinking the biggest mug of alcohol he can have and just trying to talk to anyone who comes near him, and generally probably being quite annoying to anyone trying to be at ease in their place.
Alright, so Scarlet has not emerged from her room just yet.
Of course. Typical.
However, everybody else is making their way down to the bar area. What's that? Just going to turn the sound down a little bit because it's still made it.
Is there anyone else at that table? Because I'll be honest, I can't see. Rhyker might be blind. I can't see shit right now. Hang on. I need to figure out where we are. There we are. Fucking. I was staring into the void. I don't know what happened. Riker's eyes weren't awake yet or something. He just walked out with his eyes closed.
So, characters, Kaelin, and also... Okay. So, for the time being, the only person that is down there at the moment is Jack, and he is currently... did you say sat at the bar?
Yeah, he's just sat there trying to speak to anyone. Anyone comes near him, he'll just try and become their best friend.
Yep. So as you all emerge from your rooms and descend the stairs down to the lower floor, you see, obviously, the barbarian that was just described. Sat there with a nice drink in his hand, and as you all scoot past and go to sit where you normally sit every morning or evening or whatever, you see him with his back towards you.
I assume I have Ophi with me.
Yep, you've got Ophi. Right.
Just Ophi.
Yep, at the moment Ophi.
Scarlet did not wake up.
Scarlet is still AWOL.
You think we should? You think we should ask him to come along? I mean, we've lost Grell. He looks like he's pretty tough. Be a good replacement for Grell, wherever the hell he went. Where did he go again?
I don't know. We could do with some more strong arm. No offense, Rhyker, but he can't take all the crap. Do spread it around a little bit.
I try not to. It's just nobody else can use it, okay? It's not my fault.
Yeah, well, I'm a bit too squishy. Myself and Nix, we're just, we could, yeah, that's, I mean, he's keen to make friends. Shall we just go and talk to him and so?
Yeah, we do need more people to throw at the forces ahead of us. And also, it's another person to protect you, Ophi. Then you won't, you know what, never mind. I'll go talk to him. And I'm gonna walk over.
Okay.
And try and get his attention, which I assume probably wouldn't be too difficult. I
No,
need
you
his head's on a swivel.
You come within 10 foot of him, he'll turn around and go, "Hello, how are you doing? My name is Dracmun."
Hi! I'm doing great. I'm Rhyker.
Lovely to meet you. He goes in for, that was it, Alien vs Predator, Arnold Schwarzenegger hand grab with you.
We actually knew each other from ages ago somehow. Okay. That's... I mean, I assume I'd probably get some idea of the kind of strength you have just in that alone.
Yeah, he's not a weak man. And he will test you a bit. He'll squeeze a bit hard to see if if you're just a pretty boy in armor or you're worth your salt.
Make a strength check, Dracmun.
Oh.
A check. Alright,
Yep.
yeah, 2 seconds.
You're not raging, so it's not with advantage.
No.
I have to make one back, or am I fine?
No, I just want to see what the outcome of this is.
2
I die.
seconds.
Too bad.
Squeeze the life out of him.
Yeah. 14.
Not too bad. You came very close to crushing his hand, and
Can I not
realize
make one back?
that as you are squeezing, you can see that Rhyker is starting to wince in a bit of pain, and you decide maybe it's best that I let go.
Yeah, I let go. Ha ha. Sorry, my friend. Did you need something from me?
Now I'm offended that I winced in pain. Okay, why could I make one back? We could have contested. Actually, I'd probably roll a 1. And I just want to see if I would have. Give me 1 sec. I just want to see.
Oh yeah.
Would I have winced?
Yep.
Okay.
Make a con check, actually, Rhyker.
Con. Oh. Just a constitution check.
Yeah.
Not a save.
No, just a check.
Oh. I knew it was going to be low. I
Yeah,
took it all away.
you totally winced in pain. Luckily, he realised what he was doing before he crushed your hand and made any severe damage.
How am I stronger than him and I still fall? It's embarrassing. Ugh. God.
Yes,
Holding
can
his
I help
hand.
you?
Ugh. Yeah. Me and my friend, and I'm going to point out to Ophi, and I assume Nyx is also there, because I don't think Nyx...
Yeah, and we're stood there laughing our head off looking at this testosterone just going off in the corner.
Just holding my hand weakly. Yeah, so me and my friend, we're actually, I would guess you'd say adventurers, around killing a lot of gross, evil, demonic shit, and we're currently trying to save everybody. We've lost a lot of people along the way. They're not dead. I just want to make sure you know they're not dead. They just left. We could really do with the help because there's only 3 of us in total. Technically, we're the ones asleep, and things are a little bit tough right now. I won't lie. We could really do with the help, and you look like you can handle yourself really well. Ow.
Sorry about that, bud. I just have 3 things I need. Good food, good drink, and a good fight. Will that happen?
We have one. We have one of those. We have good fights.
Good fights.
The food, I don't know, I got this, ham sandwich I found in a dungeon somewhere, so it could be nice.
Good enough for me. I'm in between things at the moment, and I am down to my last coppers, I'm not going to lie. So, I would love something to do.
Perfect. We'll be happy to have you join the team. And I just hope you are able to withstand some of the foes we come across. Currently, there is only me who can do that. Everyone else is a little bit squishier, you might say, and we have a few issues with that.
Don't worry, I've taken many a hit in my time.
Okay, that's exactly what we need. Just whatever you do, she'll stand in front of my friend Ophi so that she doesn't get hit, because she gets hit quite a few times. She's not last very long.
Squishy, but I'm not that.
I think you took 1 hit last time and went down, I'm not gonna lie. I
Oh,
think you
come on.
maybe a little squishy.
It was a bit hardcore. She was a bit hardcore. Come on, she was a Maggot Queen.
I don't know, she was just a maggot though, I don't know.
No,
No, I never took a lot of damage, so...
When we finished her off. Now, come on. I'm not going to let you minify me.
I'm not trying to do that, I'm just saying... You are squishy, and I really want you to live because you do a lot for us.
Oh.
Um,
I didn't realise you felt that way about me, Rhyker.
Alright. We're done with this conversation now.
Okay. As you are
From now on.
deep in conversation, like I said, this side of the bar is a lot less rowdy than the other side. You get the odd patron that comes over all the time, but then they go generally over to what I like to call the party area over this side. This is more just for relaxing, chilling, and also grabbing a bite to eat and stuff like that. So where you are currently, it's nice and quiet, and you can hear other things that are going on around you. Like, for instance, the creaking of the stairs as someone applies pressure to them.
Yeah, like the very stereotypical rogue you have it whenever you think rogues. Like black cloak. Yeah. That's what's coming down the stairs. She's just a little fella. Just a little guy, very squishy. Just, very cloak, very dagger, yeah.
And what are you doing as you reach the bottom of the stairs? You look into the room and you can see that there's a deep conversation going on between quite heavily armoured man, a not so armoured male also next to him, but much larger in stature. In the corner, at the far side of the room, you've got a very dainty looking, but robed female with her also slightly less clad in armor. Second female, but also she seems to have burning hair. It looks like her hair is alight.
That woman is on fire. Holy shit. Oh no. Do I happen to have water on me?
Yes and no.
Yeah, that's a fire inside of a wooden building. Let's not have that. I will throw water on the fire woman.
Okay, so she just runs over and tosses, I guess, what you've got, like a canteen. You've got, you've got, just check your carrots for a second. I think you grabbed food ration.
Did I?
No, you don't. So, where are you going to grab this water from, Kaelin?
My heart. I don't know, man.
Ears.
The bar.
The bar, yeah.
They usually have water on hand for alcoholics.
Alcohol.
And I just hope they don't hand me a spirit, because that will make the situation significantly worse.
That's what I was thinking. So you grab whatever comes to hand as in liquid form, in a non-glass, because they don't have glass. It is either wooden or metal. So you grab whatever comes to hand and hope that there's something in there, and you literally throw the contents of the remainder of someone's stale drink over Nyx, who is sat next to Ophi.
Ah, okay.
Now, yes, it does look like her hair is alight, but it isn't actually a light. It's an illusion.
No.
So she just sat there looking at Ophi, confused because she's new to this world and doesn't understand what's going on. Grabs a drink that is in front of Ophi and stands up and throws it over you, thinking...
Yeah, that was fully deserved. My bad. I thought you were on fire, and that would not have been good.
Nyx is not accustomed to, obviously, customs around the world. She's from a different plane, and therefore she doesn't understand what things happen. So how she feels at the moment is that this is how people sometimes greet each other. So there's no hostility or anything like that. So how are you going to play it?
I have to fully commit to this, don't I? I will just throw whatever's left in the cup over Ophi, I guess.
Okay, Ophi!
Ophi is standing up rather quickly at this point and kind of putting a hand up to say, before you do anything else, I would advise you to put that cup down because my friend here is not on fire and she thinks you've just greeted her.
Yeah, that's how I greet people now, I guess. Hi!
Fantastic.
And I offer my hand out to shake your hand and say, "Hi, I'm Ophi. This is Nyx. She is my familiar. She might appear to be on fire.
I will hand you the cup.
Actually, she isn't. Atma, the owner of the tavern, is actually quite familiar with my familiar now. But obviously, this is your first time that you've met her. And this is Nyx. Nyx is pretty much like a child in some respects, so she doesn't know this world very well.
I'm a monster!
She's not a monster, she's...
No, I am!
Nyx is
in a way she's not familiar with.
Nyx is looking very confused at the moment at you, Ophi, and she doesn't understand what is going on. She knows that it's something that is making her feel uncomfortable, but not necessarily taking it as hostile. She thinks it's some sort of odd greeting that people do for whatever reason.
So I'm just going to turn around to Nyx and just explain to her that this hooded figure thought that she was on fire and that she was going to put you out. But thankfully, she hasn't expired her.
God.
It hasn't weakened her in any way.
It's just kind of made her maybe fizz a little bit when the moisture hit her. But you know, just talking to her in a way I know she understands. That
remember, you can talk telepathically.
There's been a little bit of confusion about the fact that she's different to everybody else around her, and it's something you'd not that.
Are you saying this out loud, or to her, or are you talking telepathically to her?
I'm talking quite quietly to her.
Oh, so you are saying it outspoken. So yes,
I am speaking it out loud, but it's quiet.
That's fine. I just wanted to know whether Kaelin was just basically staring at you two, looking at each other, or whether she's actually listening into this conversation.
She might be able to hear us. I don't know if she's close enough.
Right then, Rhyker and also Dracmun, you hear a bit of a commotion going on in the corner over to where your table normally is situated, Rhyker. What do you want to do?
So is those the people you wanted me to protect? The small one over there?
Well, Ophi, yes. I don't know who the other one is, but I'm gonna assume with Ophi talking to her that they're probably going to be another member as well. I mean, we might as well protect both of them now at this point. We did have somebody else, but I guess they're just feeling a little lazy today. They should have been up. I don't think they were that injured after that fight. Let's go over and see what's happening, because...
Oh, yeah. I never got your name, friend.
You did. You probably just forgot. And
I completely... if you told me, I was looking over there at the people throwing drinks at each other, because usually that happens at about midnight.
Yeah, it is a little distracting, I get that. Rhyker. I am Rhyker.
Nice to meet you, Rhyker. I am Dracmun, and let's go say hello to the drink thrower.
Let's. I'm gonna walk over to whatever the hell that kerfuffle was.
This is gonna be my legacy. This is gonna be on my grave. It's a lovely remembered boy.
It's you now.
Kaelin, just check your character sheet for me, please.
Oh no.
Oh god, I've been moved somewhere.
Don't say anything about what it says.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Thank you, Mr. DM.
You're welcome. Welcome to the campaign.
This is part of my life now.
This is you.
Proficient in throwing drinks at allies.
We did have someone like that before.
Oh god.
Weirdly enough, this isn't actually that different.
This is just, it's a really common practice, trust me. I mean, if somebody else does it too, you know? Anyway, hi. There are suddenly a lot more people here than I saw earlier. Oh god.
Apologies for just walking up to you. I'm friends with Ophi and Nyx.
Oh my
you
god,
know
is that
Nick?
their names? We have
Yeah.
not done introductions, hello.
You are
hello.
very nervous.
I'm gonna like slap you on your back. You'd be like, "It's
Oh,
okay.
God.
Speak with your chest."
Do I die instantly?
It's not that strong, but
I
you
love
definitely,
this
I'm not
guy.
trying to hurt you.
you
but I'm
definitely
like,
jolt
come on.
forward.
Is that a con? Is that a con thing I gotta do? To
No.
Con save, fall over.
Straight onto the table.
Oh god.
No. No, you do feel the heavy hand slap you on the back, but it's done in like a jestful way, a gentle way for this big giant that stood next to you, and you feel your whole top of your body just jolt forward, almost giving you like a whiplash kind of feel. You're like, "Jeez, what was that?"
Did I just die? No. I don't wanna.
Okay.
I don't wanna.
Oh, hi, Rhyker. You need to be a bit more gentle with his squishy ones, you know.
It wasn't even me! Well, I can blame it.
Oh,
I didn't even do anything! I know it would be something I'd do, but I didn't do it this time.
yeah, when I'm looking up and then realising it isn't Rhyker, it's...
I've stood off to the side like, what?
I just saw her jolt. I was paying attention to Nyx.
I felt my organs move in places they are not supposed to move to.
Why do you blame me? I didn't do anything that time. Look, I found somebody else. I think he's great, and he's very strong. What do you think about her? We bring her along as well?
What?
Up to you. You're the boss lady, Ophi.
As long as she doesn't extinguish Nick, I'm pretty sure she'll be okay.
I'm really sorry for the attempted murder. I didn't realize it was attempted murder.
It's fine. I'm just
I just
with
thought she
you.
was
It's absolutely
I'm really sorry.
It's fine. She's fine.
Are you sure about this one, Ophi? I mean, she seems quite scared of everything.
It's
sure
not
this is a good
fear.
idea?
I do not feel fear. I'm just very apologetic because oh my god, I just almost killed someone. Whoopsie doopsie, you know. I'm
I
casual.
think
I'm
you
cool.
almost killed Nyx. I think Nyx is completely fine.
Oh, well, I'm
Second
going to
question,
show
SDM.
you.
If I put my hand on Nyx, do I feel the heat? Or is she just like, looks like fire but isn't hot?
No, she's
That's a
fine.
question I've always had.
Oh, actually,
No, she's not too hot to handle.
Kaelin, can you make a wisdom save for me, please?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, another fear.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
So-
you are slightly scared of
Fine.
what's been going on.
Yeah.
The situation is obviously, it started off as maybe a bit of a confusing one, and for now it's for both of you a bit confusing, and you're looking around, you're getting surrounded by other people. You're starting to feel a little bit uneasy about where you are.
Okay.
You are going to be at disadvantage for your until you can sort yourself out.
Can I insight her?
Nope.
Any idea of what's happening right now?
Nope.
Could I not look at her and see that she's a little bit uncomfortable?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can do that. I mean, I'll give you that.
I'm not
I'll give you that without
insighting
insight.
to know what's causing it. I'm just wanting to insight to see if she is really uncomfortable.
In general,
by
if you're
something.
paying attention, which I should imagine you are, because you generally do, you'll see
Yep.
that she's starting to fidget a little bit, and kind of like every so often takes a step backwards not a full step, like a half step, like a baby step backwards, just to put a bit of distance between you lot and herself.
I will take a step backwards from her, letting her have more space, and then I'll go, hey, it's alright, is everything okay? I mean, look, I don't want to, push you too hard into this thing or anything, we just been needing some new friends, and, you seem like someone who seems to be a little better than you kind of let on.
Yeah, I mean, friends are great. I'm okay. Don't worry about it. Friends are great. I like having friends. Hi, I'm Kaelin, by the way. It's really nice to meet you.
I'm gonna wave. Instead of shaking any hands, I'm just gonna wave. Like, hello, I'm Rhyker.
Yeah, wave.
Met Ophi and Nyx.
Oh yes, names. Hello everyone, my name is Dracmun.
Hi,
You
Dracmun.
just killed me earlier. Hello, new friend, Dracmun.
I am sorry, I didn't know that tap would send you flying.
I'm just a little guy. You cannot. I will die.
Understood. I will be gentle with the small ones here.
Thank you. I'm just.
And just for future reference, guys, if anybody does manage to extinguish Nyx, I can bring her back. She does respawn, as you read.
Oh.
So,
I've
yeah.
seen her go down many times.
Yay.
So, you wouldn't have killed her. It would have been, it might have been a bit of a shock to you, but yeah,
That's
it
good.
would have been fine.
It would have been really bad if I made new friends and then accidentally killed one of their friends. That would have been really unfortunate.
Oh no, you wouldn't have killed her. She would have just respawned when I call her again. She's fine. She's a familiar.
That's cool. Yeah, that's fine then. Everything's fine.
So yeah, it's all fine. Don't worry. I mean, you mentioned that, obviously, but yeah, that's just how she works. Nyx has been with me since I was about 5 or 6 years old.
Really?
Mhm.
I'm shocked to learn that. I just thought they were here before I arrived. That's even more insane.
No, she helped me. She helped me find my adoptive parents.
So much
Something
about
I did
you.
not know about you, Ophi.
Minutes ago.
There's an awful lot
talk
you don't
more.
know about me.
We should talk more. We should talk about this. This has ever been brought up.
Well, you just need to ask. But anyway, on a side note, we've got this thing to take to Cain. Where's Scarlet?
Who?
Or you'll find out. Scarlet, I do not know. Have already left, or they are still asleep. It is a gamble.
Before you came downstairs, Rhyker, you did check Scarlet's door, and it is firmly locked. So so she still is in there.
But is there a window? She could just left through the window, knowing
She
Scarlet.
could have done, yeah. But I'm just saying the door is firmly locked. Whether she's in there is another matter.
No, she should be in there. She could have also left like everyone else, but I'm gonna hope for the greatness that is in her heart that she's stayed with us. Or else this quiver I have will be so useless because no one will be putting arrows into it anymore. And I'll be extra sad. So she's probably just sleeping really hard.
Oh, you bought her some goodies. Oh, she will love you.
No,
Well, just like the devil, when you mention her name, she comes strolling out with a big old yawn.
Down the stairs.
She looks a little bit hungover.
Scarlet, you miss the entrance. So basically, you are all on the rooms on the top floor. Everyone else is downstairs in the lobby area.
Okay.
So you'll be descending the stairs. And again, you are passing into the most quiet area there is in the entire place. Over the far side of the bar, given the time of day that it is now, it is like late evening late evening time. People are just finishing up, closing up their daily life. If they got stalls in the market, they're closing those up, or if they're just coming out from their houses, getting dressed up to come out. Atma's is quite frequently visited by lots of patrons, and they are on the far side, so this side over here. Where you lot normally sit is a much quieter area where it allows you to actually be heard and to chill out and not worry about things. So you are fully healed and fully rested, Scarlet, so you've got all your mana back and your hit points, etc, etc. You've also got... Now, how did this turn out? Because I know that you were trying to scrounge a room. Did you pay for one of your own, or did you just go, no, I'm just going to have the most basic room there is?
No, I did try and talk Rhyker into paying for a room for me and kick him out of his bed, but he weren't having it, so I had to go for a cheap room.
What did you
either sleep in the bed with me, or that's it. No other options.
He booted me out. I was pissed as a fart. I got drunk. I got drinking with this guy at the bar last night, and he bet me I couldn't outdrink him. Little did he know, right? I'm an Amazoness, okay, and I don't mess about. So I was drinking, and well, I don't remember what happened after that. I remember trying to get into Rhyker's bed. It was comfortable. It looked good. He threw me out, and yeah, I had to go find an empty bed.
Very nice.
Yeah,
very nice indeed. So Scarlet, con save, please.
Vomit. Hey guys.
Yeah, Scarlet's definitely hanging today. Con save, yeah.
She has a +3 to the save.
Scarlet leans her head out the window closest to you, Rhyker, rushes past you, green as her clothing is pretty much, and just hurls straight out the window. You hear, "Oi!" And as you look down below Scarlet, you can see that someone is just sat there, drinking quite peacefully.
No.
An off-duty soldier. He's just chilling out over there, like nice and peacefully. Doesn't want to be inside the bar as such, and you've just thrown up all over him.
Sorry. Oh. Yeah. Not feeling too good about that.
You hear the movement of armor as he stands to his feet.
I'm just going to quickly dash away from the balcony and find a place to just sit down in a corner and die.
And run. Wait for the inevitable. Yes, he comes stomping in through this door over here and glares at you, Scarlet.
Just going to give him a very gentle, soft wave. I'm sorry. Just not moving. You can see that I'm slouched in a heap on the floor and just not really not feeling too good.
You can see that there's just chunks of whatever you ate in his hair.
Oh god.
And yeah,
Let it out.
you picked the wrong window, and yeah, he got covered. But yeah, he's in there. He's glaring at you, and he's like, "Well, what are you going to do about it? You can at least get me a towel."
Scarlet steadies herself on her feet and waddles over to the bar. Stumbles over to the bar and finds him a towel.
Okay. Yeah, Atma grins and just throws one at you, basically like a bar towel sort of thing. Just gives it to you. Goes, yeah, okay. And then...
and Atma, I'm sorry about the stall last night. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to break it. It was too much.
And I'm stood there laughing, thinking Scarlet should really know better than to go at it with the guys. Drinking is really not your forte, as much as you like to think it is, Scarlet.
Okay.
I'm a strumman of wrong fortitude. I'm a woman of strong fortitude.
So, as he towels himself down and you give him a towel, he wipes whatever's in his eyes away and blinks a few times just to try and focus on what's going on around him. His first, other than you, Scarlet, is to look over towards Dracmun, being as a much larger and a very tauntative figure. Doesn't really pay attention to Kaelin as she just stands there looking all shy. And then scans around the room, sees what's going on, sees Rhyker, and obviously finally looks to Ophi. The look of realization on his face hits him. And he reaches inside of his armor, which has got a jack underneath it, which is like a padded coat. And underneath there is a small, or inside that is a small pocket, which is big enough to fit maybe like a wallet or something like that in there. He pulls out an envelope. It says, I think this is for you. And it has a marking on the outside of it, which has H and S written in red. It looks like it's scrawled in blood, but it's not. It's just very messy red ink. But the letter is completely closed.
Right, I see. Are you sure?
I think so. Maybe not you, but someone that looks very similar to you. But definitely this one. And he points to Rhyker. This one was definitely as in the description. And her too. And he points to you, Ophi.
Okay.
And says,
Shit.
who wants it? I'm going to give it to you. I think this is where this is supposed to go. So who wants to take this?
I mean, Rhyker will gladly take it.
Yeah, I've just joined you guys. I'm not going to start taking your mail.
Yep. The room is nicely lit. There's plenty of candles and other light sources
I'm
around.
hiring you. Mail boy.
Absolutely not.
I can read. I can do mail if you need a sacrifice.
Rhyker. You taking it? Are you opening it?
Yep. We'll
Okay.
open it.
Okay, well, I'm hanging over Riker's shoulder because I'm very curious at this point.
That's fine. I'm not going to be like, no, Ophi. Small letter.
Rhyker. Go to your journal tab, please, and look right at the very top. What does it say?
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
My journal.
That's for you to read.
Where was it again?
It's in your journal. So on your journal tab, and it should be.
Yep.
It should be somewhere along there. I've given you permission to see it.
There is nothing in the journal.
There's nothing in your journal tab where your character sheet is.
No.
What's going on here then?
Well, in my journal is the shared notepad, then my notepad. I look at my notepad and there's nothing in it except all the gear I've had to take out the chest.
Try now. It just said that it's saved and that it's updated and shared with 2 players.
Let me click off and click back on. Nope. I might have to do something risky here. I might have to refresh the page.
Yep, go for it.
And then we'll see what happens. Rhyker could die on the spot from this. He's having to refresh his brain. He's trying to remember how to read.
Poor Riker.
He forgets every now and then. He's taken a few hits to the head. Especially before getting this armor. Oof. He definitely does not remember how to read. So remember. Takes him a second. Still nothing in it.
Still nothing there.
Nope.
Interesting.
You sure it's in the journal? Is it in something else? Just been moved to a different area?
It's just in the journal tab. Let me put it. Where can we put it? Put it
There it is. Got it.
Oh, you got it.
Found it. It's at the very top. It's not in the journal tab. It's just on the page.
Yeah, which is
I had
called
to
journal.
find it. Okay. Well, no, because there's a bit that says journal separately.
Yes, I know, but I said journal tab. Get on with it.
Okay. Need to read this out loud.
If you want to.
Oh, fuck no! Oh, fuck that! Oh. With Ophi leaning over my shoulder, she can also read that it says, if you want to see your friend Zrin again, come and claim him. With you 15,000 gold coins to one of our main camps, which we have set up in each region around the world, and you can trade us for him back. It won't take too long though, as our employer is not the most patient of people. So when, and if you are ready to come and find us, put a note up on any notice board across Sanctuary with the names Zrin on it, in big bold letters. We will contact you soon after with instructions to follow. Oh, and if you don't pay up, then your friend will be delivered to our employer alive and unharmed, but we're not sure how long he will stay that way. That's crazy. Zrin's gonna be dead. How sad.
That's a
How
lot
much
of
was the
gold.
gold?
How many gold?
15,000.
Whoa.
Ow.
I will leave that there, and you can look at it whenever you want. So if you need a reminder, it's there.
Yeah, we'll pocket it.
That's like a lot of money, man.
Yeah, it's probably... I don't think we've ever made that much in our lifetime, so... I guess he's dead.
Oh, you're very casual about this. Is it okay if you're...
No, but I don't know how we're gonna get 15,000 gold, so we're already struggling for money.
Why don't we have a look at the notice board? There might be some
have to
headhunting we can do.
So far away.
Remember,
we
he
could
moved really
use
slowly.
that money for us.
Yeah, but there's always, things that people weren't doing on the notice board. And yeah, it might be worth having a look to see if there's something we can do to cash in on.
Well, you know what? If we need this ransom, he better get his ring. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. I want his ring. When we pay for this ransom.
Is there like no way to like not to like impose or anything, but is there no way to like track him down and like rescue him without paying the ransom?
That's what my thought was. I wouldn't mind just walking into a place and killing a bunch of people who took my friend, but
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Because like that's like a lot of money. Yeah, I feel like it would just kind of be easier to, find them instead of trying to make enough money whenever you're on a time limit. Apparently,
yeah, I think the world is slowly ending day by day,
Right.
and they want us to go and get 15,000 gold together. Like, there's not even going to be a world left after that. What's even the point?
Yeah.
But what do you think, Ophi? We can either just write a note straight away to act like we're going to pay, and then just kill everyone there, or do you think we try and get 15,000 gold? Or do we get the 15,000 gold and then go and kill them? Put salt in the wound.
Oh,
Hmm.
decisions. Well, we've still got to go to the notice board anyway. 15,000 gold isn't very achievable. So let's go to the notice
Well,
board.
depends on how many quests are on the notice board and how much they give. If they give us 200 gold, we're not making it.
Exactly.
Maybe there's a quest that's conveniently 15,000 gold exactly, and everything will be fine, and your friend will be fine, and nothing else goes wrong.
You know, if there was a quest that gave 15,000 gold exactly, I would say that's pretty crazy and unlikely. There's no way the circumstances would ever give us a quest like that. I don't
I'm
even
pretty
think
sure
the person who would rule the world would do that.
if there was a quest for 15,000 gold, I'm pretty sure most people in this town would be doing it.
Well, yeah, but this must be really hard.
Yeah, but most people in this town, us.
Most people in this town are pussies.
Ophi! Right!
I mean, that's
not
kind
wrong.
of true.
They'd much rather send us out to do their dirty work in the last few days that we've been here than they would to get their own hands dirty. So, yeah, there's possibility that there is a decent job on the board, but it's whether they're willing to pay So
Scarlet picks her head
let's
up.
just go and have a look at the board and then make a decision. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was Scarlet saying? It sounded like she was down the hall for
Yeah. What was that,
us,
Scarlet?
or at least for me.
So, wow, someone's really pissed in Ophi's cornflakes today.
Could have been you.
Well, somebody did try and extinguish Nick, but hey, it was not
Again,
our
I'm
thing.
really sorry about that.
No. It's one of those things, but it does rattle you. But that's fine. I'm ready to go.
Pal, right, guys? Should be perfectly fine. I mean, Nyx is fine.
Yeah,
But nothing
yeah.
is wrong.
Yes.
So the
Nyx is fine.
the guard that still stood there listening to all this goes, okay then. So not good news then.
Yeah, the whole time.
You've just been listening because
It's a private conversation.
well, you never stated that. You're just randomly blurting out shit across the
Don't
room.
just stand there and listen to someone's letter that you just gave them leave.
Nice.
Just gonna point to this dude and say,
we-
"You
we-
forgot everything you heard."
Yeah, mail fraud is like a very serious crime, actually.
He hands out his holds out his flat hand and expects like some sort of payment.
I think us not
Supposed to
reporting
pay?
you to higher authorities for committing mail fraud would probably be a good enough payment, in my opinion. Sorry.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Oh.
We'll give him a
Please?
single gold coin.
There is no
Grudgingly.
there is no mail fraud at this point of this era, I'm afraid.
No, I believe. I can manifest it.
There's no real judicial system
Take
either.
it.
Oh. Oh,
We'll
no.
give him a gold coin.
Not here, at least. You give him a gold coin. Okay. As you reach out to give him a gold coin, he pulls his hand away and said, "Nah, I'm only joking," and then walks off.
Oh.
You wanna
I was gonna have to kill him.
People so much. Really test me. Let's protect them, and it is my duty. Okay, let's go. I am done with being a deer.
I'm glad I didn't have to murder a civilian today.
We're going to?
No, don't worry about it. Anyway,
That mailman was about to get it.
I take mail fraud very seriously.
The
Okay.
fuck is a mail fraud?
If your postman reads your letters, they're committing mail fraud. And also, if they give it to the wrong person,
It's a postman.
he delivers letters.
Never heard of that before.
It's a northern thing.
Oh, that makes sense. Must be. I don't know what it is.
Mm.
I don't know either. I'm just making things up because I wanna.
Just confesses to lying. Yeah, I lied the whole time. I don't know.
Sorry, I'm not very good at this.
Okay. So as he walks off, you gain a few moments to compose yourselves and decide what it is that you want to do next.
And I want to find. Can I find Cain yet?
Cain
It's
is
my plan to go give him-
still in the marketplace. He is just about to head back to Drogman's place and call it a night.
Okay, I'm gonna eat him there before he leaves.
Yep.
And be like,
You,
yeah.
you catch him just as he's leaving this exit here. He says, "Hello, my friend.
Hello, Cain, my good buddy.
I have
I have something you want."
many items for you." And he just pulls out this bag and just tips them on the floor, like very unceremoniously.
Oh, that's. Thank you. That's really. Okay, well, how about we do a trade? You take this.
What?
I'll give him the item we picked up from Maggot Queen's cave.
Yes, I've been waiting for this. All right, cool. His eyes widen as you pull out this. Well, it's not massive, but it is very, very intricately designed staff. Looks like it could be worth a pretty penny as well to the right person. And he instantly grabs hold of it and pulls it out of your hand almost. You're giving it to him anyway, but there's a kind of like a snatching feeling that you're getting from him. And 1 second. We have voice files.
Ooh.
Excellent. You have a Horadric Staff. Carry it with you into Talrash's tomb. Find within the tomb the chamber whose floor is inset with the circle of 7 symbols. Place the staff into the receptacle you find there. That will open the secret passage into Talrash's burial chamber. But be prepared for a fight. You'll likely have to kill Talrasha to destroy Baal.
Okay.
And there we go. As he glances at this, as he looks and glances over the staff even more, he's absolutely certain that this is the Horadric Staff that you were looking for. And yeah, he's well, he offers you can either take it with you, or you can leave it with him for safekeeping. What do you choose?
I'm gonna take it.
You can take it with you.
Me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can
I use it as a melee weapon?
Have you got the Horadric Cube?
It's probably in the stash.
Right, okay.
It is probably where I put it. I did go over there and go, let me get it out. Okay, just slap all that shit in there. Nice. And then I'll just put it back.
No problem. Okay.
Otherwise, I've been carrying it with me this entire time. At which point, fuck, I could have used it.
Yep, not a problem.
To look through our gems again. One.
Okay, and with that, he nods and wishes you a good night, even though that you have only just woken up. He, on the other hand, has been up for several hours identifying your shit that you've given him, and he wants to get some sleep. So he heads over to Jognans, which is, I don't know if you remember, it's this building over here. Clambers up the steps and goes into the building. And that's the last you see of him until the morning. But for now, my dear friends, it is time for the next thing. So, do you wish to go visit the board and see if there's any quests there for you?
Well, I need to sell almost all of this gear we just identified. So almost all of it was useless, and most of this needs to be sold, or else we have nowhere to put it.
That's fine. You can give most of it to Farah, who is also...
just give it all to Farah, just... Here you go.
She's staying a bit later tonight, but she'll take basically the stuff off of you because she can break it down into pieces and use it for different weapons. So she can get a resale out of it in a form.
Okay,
You can just
then
use
yep.
raw materials and stuff like that, which is always useful to
Almost everything will go to her, and we will have left over that I recall that is currently in the chest is +2 leather boots, strong quilted armor, in the Blinkbat's form, which I think Scarlet still wants. I don't know if they can use it now or not. And then a Stormfang dagger, and a amulet, and 1 large charm. That is either going to me or Scarlet.
Right.
I guess somebody else can take if they wanted to. What else?
At quick glance, you'll see that Dracmun has his body covered in studded leather, and has 2 axes. One looks a little bit ornate and larger than the other, with what looks to be a tiger, or some sort of snarling beast, inlaid into the axe head itself. So on the back of it, it looks pretty cool, to be fair. He's also got a shield which he slings over his shoulder, but doesn't really use that often. On top of that, he's got no gloves and no boots. So he's using basic. He's not barefoot or anything like that. At the least, he's probably got some sort of sandals on or something in the desert. Yeah. But generally, he would have just normal hiking shoes, nothing giving any armor, although generally they don't anyway, but you know what I mean. They don't give you any bonuses because they're not strong enough or reinforced enough to do so. His hands, up to him if he wants them completely bare, or whether he's just wearing some sort of like light cloth gloves or something.
Yeah, it's like cloth, like pre-covered.
Yep, it makes sense. You are in the desert, so he's wearing like minimal stuff. So if you do have anything to give him, then you could do. As for Kaelin, a quick glance at her will show that she is in hard leather armor, so not studded like Dracmun's, but she does have a nice pair of leather gloves on her. Does not have anything in boots or feet wise, and you can't see any jewellery on either of them.
Okay.
That should cover.
Obviously, staff given to Ophi, the one with charisma on it, that would have happened first. As for the +2 leather boots, I'm going to immediately give it to Ophi, because the barbarian will be able to survive getting hit. No, Ophi will not. At least being able to take too many. At least this will give her an increased chance to get by.
That's fine.
I will give the +2 leather boots to Ophi, so she has +2 to the AC. Strong quilted armor. Did that need a strength requirement of anything? I
No,
feel like that was
nothing.
a strength requirement of like nothing, right?
Yeah.
That's like basic.
It's just clothing. Yeah. It's just like padded.
And I guess I could give that Kaelin. I assume have a high dex. So you can wear some strong quilted armor, which has a +2 AC bonus to it. So it's a base of 13 plus your dexterity. You can figure that out as much as you need to.
That will be.
I pray for an 18, but it could be a 17.
Oh, that's Ophi.
My AC is already 18.
Wow.
Yeah, your armor plus your dexterity is already the best it can be, minus having studded leather. I think that's the only increase.
Yeah, I'd say because I have never found a use for this armor. This has been here for millennia. No one has ever had a use for this. So
What's
we're
its
having to
AC?
spend a lot of something else. It's 11
Okay.
2 plus dexterity.
No, no, not for me.
No, you're
Mm.
Okay,
you've
well, that's
got much
probably
better
going to get
stuff already.
sold then.
Yep.
There is a dagger called the Storm Fang.
Ooh.
Now that
I'm
you
gonna
will
assume-
want.
Yeah, dagger, you
like-
say.
Dagger, yes.
Dagger
Oh.
to the rogue? What?
Hi, you treat me.
Shock!
So
Its effect is +6 damage to demons and +4 lightning damage. I will have to warn you, if you see any bugs, do not use the dagger.
Oh.
They very much have a fondness for lightning, and lightning is not very effective. I think it's healed them before,
Oh.
but not always.
Yeah, it just heals certain ones.
Just be careful. If you see any insects, just maybe pull out a different dagger if you have one. Or just avoid them altogether. That's also an option. I've done it plenty of times where I've gone, I won't be effective. Okay, and I'll just leave it to everybody else to deal with.
Mhm.
I'm sure they'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, the other thing that I have is a Amulet of Brilliance. Or a Garnet Amulet of Brilliance. I don't know if anyone needs intelligence. It's a +2. I don't know if anyone... I don't think it's going to help anyone.
No.
I mean,
Scarlet have an amulet?
Scarlet, you got
I
an
don't think
amulet?
they have an amulet.
Are you AFK?
Might be
Scarlet's still throwing up out the window.
Because I don't remember them having one. I also have no clue what their intelligence is. We might be stuck in a situation where everyone has an intelligence that will not improve.
oh dear.
I mean, mine will go from a 6 to an 8, but it's still not great.
I mean, that's what I mean. It will just,
Yeah.
all of us will go from 6 to 8 instead.
Yeah.
Is Scarlet muted by any chance? They muted up.
No.
Scarlet, are you there?
but just not
Oh, she's not here.
not even here.
She's not in our chat.
She said work phone ringing. Push on without me for a mo. I'll follow.
Okay, cool.
I just need to know if they have a fucking amulet. Have I ever noticed an amulet?
Right, before we push any further, yeah, I'll tell you if Scarlet has an amulet or not, because you'll be able to see it.
Just need to know if they have one, so then I can be like, sure, someone else can have this.
She
There is
has a
one good
ring.
thing, though.
She has a ring, but no.
Has a ring, I remember
I know she did have an amulet, but I don't know if she has it still.
How much intelligence does Scarlet have? Because this might actually really help out. If you say they have a 6 intelligence, I'm gonna. Why?
Party is dumb as rocks.
Why are we all dumb?
Everyone just
Obviously.
dump the intelligence, right? Even though I told
Oh,
you
yeah.
it's all important. You're like, nah, fuck that, DM.
Nah.
You can.
I thought somebody else would have intelligence, for God's sake.
DM's talking
God
shit.
damn
They're
it.
not important stats at all. I'm a barbarian. What's he know?
Well, I don't need it. I know about being in the mountain and hitting things hard.
Look,
Yeah.
I would much rather take the +1 to Dex, which gives me a +1 to hit, so I can hit anything. I just don't know what the hell it is I'm shooting at.
Mm-hmm. Very
Did you
well.
want the Blink Bat's form? The unique armor that's in the chest? Do you have enough strength for it? You need an 8, right?
When I level up, yeah, I'll take it. I'll put 2. I'll take an agility increase,
we-
or when I reset.
Right, Scarlet, can we do
Well done.
your temporary hit points, please? You've got 2d10 for. No, hang on.
We need to roll hit points.
Yeah, two. No, not yet. This is just temporary for the rest. So you got 2d10 for the extended, and then you've got the extra added on for whatever room. So if you had the complete and utter shit room, which I believe.
Oh,
you,
they get added?
yeah, they add
That's all- that's all
added
I'm
Didn't
together.
add any of that shit together.
Yeah. You add it all together.
Fuck. The wrong amount.
Yeah, what we... it's not there, it is systems and room rental. An extra D6, please, Scarlet.
Oh, spoil me, DM. Spoil me.
Not bad. 18 temporary HP. Alright, so if everyone is ready to move on...
Well, I still need to give this
Oh,
amulet away,
that's complete.
which,
What HP do I need to roll?
you can do that as you move. What did you do, Ophi?
I just need the long rest. I can't remember if I booked a room or not. If I did, it would have been a stick one. So
So you need to do the same. So you need to do 2d10.
yeah,
And then on top of that, based on what room you had, I think you would have had the quality one, which is another d10. So d10, so 3d10 total. So you, ooh, wow, that's low. Ooh, ay.
I need to just roll 2d10.
Yeah, that's
I've already done the other half. I just need to do 2d10.
Yep. If you want to do that, Rhyker.
I rolled it twice. Whoops, 9.
I've already
first
already
one.
done it for our new joiners, so they don't need to worry about any of this.
Yeah.
All right. So as you are walking and talking, I don't know which direction you are headed. Have you decided yet, or?
Well, I assume we're going to go to notice board. I guess I'll say where the loot went afterwards.
That's fine. So as you head towards the notice board, you feel a sudden magical presence around you that seems to invigorate you as it just wisps around your bodies, and you end up leveling up. So if you would now do your leveling up HP, please. So just roll your hit point dice. And obviously your MP dice as well.
Wow.
Oh,
Do it.
Reroll that right.
Yeah, again.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do rerolls for ones.
Nice. It'd be a 3. Okay, no, that's fine.
Alright.
Nice. That's actually a perfect number. I love it when my HP rolls completely even.
Okay, Scarlet, so an extra 3 for you. And Ophi, if you want to roll your hit point dice, please. And add that to your total. You get an extra 4. Lovely. And now if you do your MP, and then don't forget to add your casting stat modifier to it.
I stick with it. Okay. I didn't know if it did that or not.
I think you chose charisma.
Oh yeah, mine's gonna change now because I've gone up.
Mm-hmm.
I've increased my charisma. How many points is it for positive? Above thingy?
Every positive modifier is 5 extra.
5 extra.
But you get 2 minimum for your level as well. So
Okay, so I got 5 added on from my level.
mhm.
And then I need to add 5 7 times, which is 35.
Yep. So that accumulates every level.
Okay.
Okay. Right. So Ophi, you have what's this D10? Is that your MP? So 8 plus your charisma modifier, plus 2, and then plus any modifiers that you have for the rest of your stats.
Was the 2 also added on?
Yeah, so you get 2 per level
Okay.
as a base amount of, just so that you increase a minimum of 2. And then after that you roll, and then just add your modifiers to that, like you would do hit points.
Okay, there we go. Now I got it right.
Okay. The level will reset everything, so you will be at full hit points. I'll consider this to be going after or before the rest if you wish. That way you're not going to be stuck at your previous level hit points on magic. So you will get full restoration.
Alright.
And then when you're ready, move over to the billboard.
Then decide what we're doing there, then suddenly everyone's got this random bit of loot that just explicitly put into their pockets.
The ransom
Feel the
letter
weight.
will not take up any inventory, Rhyker.
Thank God.
It would only be 1 slot, but I don't see the point. It's a small piece of paper you can fold up and just put in, a piece of armor if you wish.
Took it somewhere secret.
Oh yeah,
A secret little... Dig a little like pocket.
put it in your breeches for all I care. Right, so... Kaelin and Jack, you might just want to follow the rest of them because I'm guessing you don't know where the billboard is, but now you do.
Been here.
Let me show you
in this town for like a day. I don't know where I'm going.
Yeah, I totally misremembered
I'll
that.
show you all the landmarks. Don't worry, come with me. I'll be your guide.
lost.
You're okay, Kaelin.
Have a read of the notice board. Any new quests?
Okay, so what you can see on there is the ones that you've seen before. They are still being open. No one has undertaken them at the moment. So you've got the one which is just above where your character is, with the robed-looking figure that's in there, and that is the cultists. The Fisherman's Daughter quest. He wants a group of people to go and rescue his daughter that had been taken by the cultists. The one next to it with the potions on is just basically a shop advertisement by Lysander, which generally states that he has to pay a little bit to keep it advertising, but it is nonetheless, and it shows a direction to anyone who reads it, basically where to find him for potions. Not too hard, to be fair, but next to that are blank ones at the moment, so they are spaces that have been reserved for people to put quests on. So at the moment you've only got 1, but there will be more added in future, most likely.
Does it say a reward?
The what, sorry?
Does it say a reward on the one quest that's there?
It just says to speak to them once the quest is done. But obviously bring proof that you've done it.
Well, presumably we would bring her and not just be like, there you go, you're free.
The name on the bottom, so the person who is asking for the thing, is very, very hard to read, but it says Meshif.
Okay.
And that's all it says. So that's who you need to report to once you've got the proof that you've done it. I mean, it's going to be pretty obvious because the daughter should be alive and free, right? So...
That's what I'm saying. It'd be weird if we just show them and go, yeah, they're free now. We did take them with us.
But you have to
everyone.
prove that you helped her escape or played a part in it at least. So that would be the quest for the side quest for you. If you wanted to take that, you can.
We also take out a loan.
No banks here, I'm afraid. Everyone looks after their own stuff.
Yeah, we'll take the quest.
Alright. So, you are on the quest now, or you will be, to recover the fisherman's daughter. That's fine, okay.
We'll figure out where she went missing soon enough. We'll take that quest. That's all good. We'll find that guy at some point. That level up. Then I want to increase their intelligence. I'm gonna assume no.
Highly doubtful.
Does anyone want to reduce fire damage by 4? That's the only other thing that it does is reduce fire damage by 4. So if anyone wants it for just that alone, feel free to take it.
How frequent is fire damage? Would you say? In your humble opinion.
It's been mostly frequent from Ophi herself, I'll be honest. Resistant to fire, so I just let her blow me up with fireballs. I'll be okay, so...
Oh, good. I believe me and you may be in the same sort of area.
So maybe you should take it?
I do not mind. I mean,
So
I have
what
nothing
you
else.
Here you go.
Murder you accidentally, perhaps?
I mean,
Yeah.
he's already got damage reduction, why not stack even more? Here you go.
It doesn't work for fire, though.
Doesn't, but that's why this is helpful, because when it is fire, be a little bit less.
Yeah!
We'll make it so you just take no damage forever.
Yeah, we got
That'd be nice.
Garner Amulet of Brilliance to reduce fire damage by 4 and increase your intelligence by 2. You've suddenly become smarter. Put on, it's just suddenly your brain gets more wrinkles.
Do you know how to read?
I do now.
Holy shit, it's
Because
random.
now. Scarlet, have you increased your strength at all? For the unique armor, because we need someone to wear it, or I'm gonna have to sell it.
Yeah, no, I can. I have. I've just taken my... Because I'm level 8 now, so I can take
Okay.
my BI
Yes.
increase.
You can wear your Blinkbat's form and get all your +2 dexterity, your extra fire damage, extra mana points and HP. God.
Although Scarlet looks a bit stronger, she's clearly been working out recently. She still looks a bit unhealthy. Bit grey.
Oh no.
Were you drinking? Were you working out as well? Anyway, there's also one large charm, which we now need to decide who it goes to. Gives +3 force damage to all weapon hits. You also have 3 force damage reduction, which we have not ran into anything that does force damage yet.
Ooh, more damage, you say? Perchance?
More damage
Perchance?
is neutral damage, technically. So, if somebody wants that charm,
It's
go right ahead.
non-elemental magic damage.
So,
Perchance?
can't be reduced by, like, the barbarian.
Nope.
It's also not any specific element.
Mm.
But anyone could take it. It will take up some inventory slots to have it on you, though. It'll take up 2 slots
Size?
per large.
Yep.
Got it.
You learn him.
Brain! So big!
It's expanding.
So anyone could take it. I did have it between me and Scarlet, but now have more people to deal damage, so... You know, it's opened up a bit broader now.
I quite like doing a lot of damage.
Then here you go. You
Yeah.
take the large charm of +3 force damage, and 3 force damage reduction.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna leave it in the shared notepad so that if you need to look at it to write it down, you can go ahead and do that. I will not change it until after the session is over, where I would have hoped you've written it down.
Yep, we can take care of that later. Not a problem. So with the charm, it just sits in your inventory. It doesn't actually do anything, but it gives you a passive bonus to anything that it says it does. So it might give you extra HP, it might give you armor class, it might give you resistance to certain elements, it might give you extra damage to certain elements. But the trade-off is that you sacrifice some of your inventory. Now that doesn't always seem a huge trade-off when you've only got 1 or 2, but when you've got quite a few that stack up, and you're picking up the bigger, more expensive items and stuff like that, then you've got to decide whether you are going to drop some of your charms in an effort to pick up some of the equipment. And by the time you return to get your charms, they may have disappeared. So it's always a bit of a toss-up between whether it's worth keeping it on you and giving up that giving up that gear.
Ignore all that.
But when you've only got 1, it's not really taking up too much stuff. So there we go.
So how much space is the charm taking?
It will take up 2.
Sorry.
So just reduce your number that you've got by 2 on your inventory, and then what we'll do is what does it give you? 3
damage.
3 extra damage. So we'll do 3 force. Charm.
And it reduces force damage by 3 that you take.
Okay.
But that I just put in my extras.
Critical remains blank.
Yep, that's just where I put mine.
Force damage.
It's a good reminder to just always have it open so you can be, what do I reduce? That.
And all the time you have it on, you always keep your charm ticked, or the effect of it ticked. And it reduces what, sorry?
Force damage by 3.
Force damage by 3. Okay, cool. So we just put that in the extras, and that'll just be force damage. Red. Oh, hang on. -3. And then we'll just put charm. Alright, so that's now in your extras section.
Yippee!
Alright, so we'll leave that open so you can remember it. So you take -3 from any force attacks, but you also deal an extra 3 force when you strike something. Okay, great.
Hey.
So, you've got your quest, right? You've got your equipment back, all identified. You are ready to move on.
There's one other thing to do.
Okay.
Horadric Cube. Have a stroke. I get Horadric Cube. I'm going to put some gems in there because we have 4 diamonds. I want to put it down to 1 diamond to get 1 average diamond out of it.
Right, okay.
And I'm going to do the same thing with amber. So we have 1 flawed and then 1 average amber. Just so that we're ready for when we come back here with some stuff that can be slotted later.
Yeah, sure.
We should have some good gems to use and not just the shitty ones.
Mm-hmm. Very well. Okay. So in which case, whilst you are doing that, because you can do that on the fly, you don't have to be stationary to do that. It's just a small box. Yeah. You tip everything in, press the button on the side, and the magic does its thing, and you're done. So
put it in Ophi's pocket.
Yes.
He has the bag. So just hang on a sec, Ophi. Just let me reach in here. Okay.
Yep.
I'll just put that back.
Whoa.
Very well. So, yeah, you can do that as you walk and talk. That's absolutely fine. As you move away from the board, I don't know which direction you wish to move. Which way?
Probably.
Are you heading back to Atma's,
Waypoint?
or are you going to head to Waypoint? Okay, so you're going to head towards Waypoint.
Waypoint.
As you head towards the Waypoint, you hear a loud screaming coming from over this direction.
Oh fuck! Never mind.
Oh.
As you turn to face what's going on, you see a group of about 3 or 4 mixed male and female adults heading in. Hang on, I'll show you. In this direction. And as they are screaming, you hear one of the female of the group saying, "What is that thing? Quick, let's get the guard!" And they head further away from you, really, really quickly. Like they are absolutely petrified of something.
Son of a bitch.
What are you doing?
We should also run
What are you
away,
doing?
right, guys?
Rhyker's gonna head straight in. It's his duty.
Yep.
It's his job.
No.
Has to head straight towards it. People are running as well. That's the worst part.
Yep.
Normally, it's just us.
There are more running towards you at this point, Rhyker, heading from down past Atma's Tavern towards where the pier is.
Rhyker's just gonna rush in that direction.
You get
rush as much as he could.
You've even got some people that are curious as to see what's going on. Like they're coming in the same direction as you, not
Poking
as
their head
quickly, but they want to see why people are running away because there's no TV. They want to know what the hell's going on. So
They're all bored.
They're
all bored. Yeah, they're all bored. So they're going to risk their life doing stupid shit. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. So they're running in the same direction as you. Not necessarily sprinting, but showing a bit of an interest, shall we say? They're keeping up with you, and they go, "Quick, let's follow the heroes. They got more armor than we have, and you can see that these are nothing more than just eager townsfolk that want to see what the hell's going on. Sorry, city folk. As you get further down, so I'll move. You move to where you want to be.
I mean, how far am I able to go to? Because Rhyker would have rushed as close as he can.
Just put yourself wherever you think you want to go along this road, like maybe up to this point here.
I say right here.
Oh yeah.
Did not want to push past that point because I was like, I feel like it's there.
Follow my new armored friend.
One thing I did neglect to do, which I will do now, is say goodbye to the light because it is late evening time and it is now.
Do we have fires around?
Actually,
Ophi just -1. -1 what? -1 light? Oh god!
Yeah, -1
Is it
sun.
Ophi? Are we fighting Ophi?
no, it's not quite right. Let me sort that out. So we are.
Strong quilted armor's a 19. I don't think that's right.
Why is your armor rolling?
How did you roll?
No!
How did you roll for the armor?
Huh?
What? Wait, what happened?
It's me in the damn dashboard.
What?
What are you doing?
How did the armor roll? What the
Attack.
Yeah,
DM.
why?
I would love to know what's going on. I really would.
Holy shit, that's so funny.
That's why daylight mode is on. Okay, let's do that.
So weird.
Scarlet's having a mental break.
Okay,
Whoa.
so
Get the fuck out. Was killed by quilted armor. No!
now that is nighttime. So, yes, obviously you have the lights that are scattered around the place that you can use, and you can see certain things. But there's a few darkened areas, shall we say? And as you reach this kind of like, it's generally the meeting point when you teleport. Sorry, you town portal into here. In fact, you actually town portaled out before, didn't you?
Yeah, so there should be a pole.
So that should be remaining. But, no, I'll leave it. We'll put it back.
Whoa.
Throw it through the portal.
Whatever it
If I
is.
threw myself and it into the portal.
Oh, that's why. I'm not.
Technically, it was my town portal, so it would close.
Uh,
the coolest thing ever, but
it
I'd
would,
die.
but you'd be on your own.
I'd be completely alone. I mean, hey,
Okay,
there's a better way to go out.
I'm going to make it a bit smaller because it is taking up a bit of space. Alright, so moving past your portal then, which is illuminating the place a little bit more for you, you can see that further towards this direction over here, that there's a group or like there's people starting to crowd around these areas. And as you reach this corner of where you are now, you hear loud, heavy armoured footsteps coming from this pathway here, and they are also heading in this direction, eager to find out what's going on. So the moment that you look over, you can see that there are a few guards from the palace that are trying to keep back the crowd. So they're kind of playing police. They're trying to stop people from getting further past this point. They cordoned it off. They seem to be managing okay, but the captain notices that you are here, and he beckons you over. He says,
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys are here. Just come and help me a sec.
Okay, I will go to him.
With what?
I will...
About to find out.
Oh no.
So you can see that some of the people are trying to push past. Some of the city folk are trying to push past because they are eager to see what's going on. Over towards... I don't know if you can see over here, but over the... over by this section here, you'll see that there's a large wall of crates.
Yes.
Yes.
So there's something that you don't know what's going on, and it seems to have been blocked off, or this section leaving only this part of the area open for you to go in. He says, my men are stretched at the moment trying to deal with these idiots that want to run towards danger. I mean, I know you guys are obviously able to deal and handle yourselves, but these ones, they haven't got a clue. So they're going to get themselves killed if we don't hold them back. And I don't want all that blood on my hands. So if we do that and keep these city folk away from whatever it is that's behind there terrifying people, would you go and investigate and see what's going on? He says,
It's my duty.
Yeah, okay. He smiles.
It's not my duty, but I've committed to this, so fuck it, why not?
For the first time, you see the guard captain smile, Rhyker, and says, oh, you know what? Your life's over. You really are. So we'll stay out here, and we'll give you all the space you need. But at the moment, these people, they need to be kept safe.
Yep.
Right, so you also see...
It's gonna be dark, right? I assume it's gonna be very dark over there.
There is light. There is light.
There's light, sure, but like how much? Because there is an alternative idea I have, which is for Ophi to cast light on me.
So there's the captain. As you moved over to talk to him, I'll put you there. And we've got a guard over here.
I love his armor. Looks great.
And you can see that they're starting to lose their footing sometimes, the guards, and they have to kind of brace each other to push the crowd back a bit. It's like, look, it's for your own good. What are you doing? And the other one is barking his commands at the rest of them. Say, don't let them through, whatever you do, but don't stab them. For fuck's sake, not again.
Oh my god.
Right, so it looks like the rogue is interested to go and see what's going on. Where is Scarlet at this point? Hanging back by the side.
Should be with us.
Fuck's sake, Scarlet.
We'll ask Ophi to cast light though.
Scarlet's just lagging behind. She's walking a bit slowly.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Classic.
It's understandable.
Oh, wait. Are you actually hungover? Do you have a debuff called hungover?
I do indeed, yes. Scarlet definitely has a debuff called hungover.
Is that true?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to use 5 HP from Lay on Hands to kill them.
Yep, that's good enough.
Okay. So you want light casting. What would you like casting on, Rhyker?
Sit on my shield if you can. Where I'm holding.
Yeah, that's a good
I'm not
idea.
going to use the pebble anymore. I'm just going to be a light bulb, so that if there is anything over there, it should be attracted to me. I'm a giant light, and she'll be like, "What the fuck's that? My eyes!"
Do you think too highly of yourself to think everything's attracted to you?
Okay.
Well, no, because I try it many times and everything hits you instead, so I know my place.
Okay,
know
so
I'm not
look
attractive
right,
enough.
Okay, guys.
and I'm going to cast light on his shield for him before we go into.
Yeah, I was going to say, does anyone want to do any prep before you go into this area? I mean,
Right, yeah, we have prepared stuff, don't we?
you do have prepared skill, yes.
I don't think I have anything I can. Well, I guess I do. But I don't know if I want to do that right now. I will do that later. Instead of right now.
Okay.
I don't think I have anything to.
Okay, so I'm going to cast a light on Rhyker's shield, and I'm going to cast a light on the top of my staff.
Actually, I have a quick question, DM.
I
I have temporary hit points, but I have something that uses up my hit points.
Yeah.
Would it apply to the temporary hit points or to my hit points?
Say that again. Say that again. You've got what?
I have Sacrifice, which will use up 10% of my HP.
Yeah.
Would it hit my temporary hit points first, or would it hit my hit points first?
It will come out of your hit points.
Okay, so I can't use temporary hit. So the temporary hit points block anyone else's damage to me.
Yeah.
That is fine. That's just what I want to know. I want to know if it would take away from my full hit points. That is fine. I will prepare a sacrifice then.
Right. Okay. Great stuff. So everyone just watches as Ophi casts light onto the shield of Rhyker. Rhyker starts to slice at his arm like an emo kid. And you can see that the blood starts to trickle down and form kind of like what looks to be symbols on his arm, and it starts to glow with a like a golden color. It starts to turn from deep red to a golden, and it seems to dry on his arm, and it is now empowering him somehow. You're not sure how, but it is. As for everyone else, Ophi. I believe your light goes after you cast it back again on your staff. I think you can only have one light source at any one time.
Okay, in which case I'll keep it on the shield. He's ahead, so we need the light.
Or am I wrong? I think it
it disappears if you cast it again.
Yeah,
it can only be one object.
Yeah, there we go. So it's now either on the shield or your light. Yeah,
you can cast it on enemies. Just remember that is a possibility. You can cast it on them. For what purpose?
Something that they are wearing. You can cast it on something they are wearing.
Oh, okay. At the minute, it's going to stay on his shield.
But bear in mind, you have to touch them. So it's a very dodgy thing
That's
to
why
do.
You have meta magic to extend a spell range. Then it won't be touch.
Correct.
That's why I cast it on stones last time.
Yep.
Yes, because you want to throw it in, but I'm just going to throw myself into danger, probably.
Okay, so the light
work out well.
is beaming off of your shield, Rhyker. It doesn't really afford you much because you've all got generally the same distance that you can see naturally. So it won't come in.
Just means if I'm ahead of the group.
It just means that you're more, you're more like a beacon at this point. Okay, so in which case, once the preparations are done,
if just a bit of housekeeping, so I know how things work. If I want to use a skill, do I tell you before an attack or after?
The same way as you would do a normal attack. So you say, I'm going to use an action to attack this enemy. You say, I'm going to use an action to use this skill.
Yeah, just want to make sure I had it right.
While I am here, I just quickly cast what is it fucking called? Divine Sense. There we go. You detect for any celestials, fiends, or undead.
Is this your preparation?
Then 60 feet of me.
Remember, you only get one preparation you can do.
I know, but this is just a thing I do. It's a feature of Paladin.
Yes, I know, but I only allow one action before combat.
Combat is about to start.
So that is your what? That's your sacrifice that you done.
Oh yeah, this is an action anyway. Never mind. Since it's listed as an action.
Could I like stealth?
Yes, you can. Yep. Do you want to give me a stealth roll?
Would that be at disadvantage?
Yes, it will. Or you can forsake it. Okay, you've done it. 21. Ooh. 30.
Jeez.
Yes. So
Christ.
21. Yeah, you're absolutely fine. Even with your shaken resolve a little, you are feeling good enough and comfortable enough that you would be in stealth. You can maneuver to where you want to start once I change the map. So what I'll do is I'll drag everyone in. This is a very, very, very zoomed in map, guys. So what you need, it's only a small one as well. So I will focus ping everybody.
This ping just moved me away. Oh god, I'm allergic.
Oh no.
I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all of you. You have the option of rearranging where you wish to start. So if I put you all over here, you cannot go past this square, but you can step in the squares next to it, and even the ones behind that.
Whoa.
This makes the most sense to me,
Yep, yeah, that's fine. Scarlet, Ophi.
actually. One over. I want to be down.
I'll be leaving
Oh,
back
sorry,
row
you want to
one.
go there? That's all good. If you want to go down one, I'll take your
I
spot.
wanted to walk it straight down, just go in a straight line to it. I
Go
can't
on.
take any additional steps. I'm too slow. I have to be able to walk in a straight line.
Alright, and I have more movement, so don't worry.
Yes, you do. You have way more movement than me.
That's right.
Probably double.
So just a reminder for the new ones joining us, the way that you move is like this. Yeah? You only move in adjacent squares right next to each other.
Is each square 5 or 10?
5.
Got it.
We can't move diagonally, which also means you can't attack diagonally, and they can't
Yeah.
attack you diagonally. So, you're safe that way.
Unless they
And
have reach.
ruling on ranged attacks, I don't know, it's changed, so I don't know which one we're using. I asked it before, and it was different than the other time I asked. So,
Yeah,
whatever the
I just
DM
like
decided
to,
at the
yeah, whatever decided for that day.
he just likes
The
to
laws of
really
the world
screw me over. If
changes.
I put myself in a good position, he punishes me. Then when I'm in a bad position, he goes, actually, no, it doesn't. So, who knows? He might like you more than me, I'd be like, you know what? Yeah, I'll let it happen. I'll try not to do it, because then it'll ruin it for everyone else. I'll be able to do it for the rest of the day.
So moral of the story, don't become Rhyker.
As we get started, I see that Rhyker's sort of shuffling along. I'll touch him on the shoulder and cast a small incantation of Long Strider on him.
Okay.
And
Is this-
give him a 10 feet. Give him a 10 feet movement speed increase.
Cool. All right. So that'll be your preparation.
Whoa!
Cute.
I'll put you. It's a
The
touch,
fact-
so I'll put you there.
I wish you need to get your ass in gear. Ryker, move on, and you feel yourself feel a bit lighter as after I've touched you.
Yeah, that's fine. You can still stay where you are actually, because you can move, touch, and then move back.
His thing is that I wouldn't have needed it.
I am forgetting one person on this, and
Yes.
that is Nyx.
Missing the mix.
Oh, she's huge.
Ah!
Whoa.
What the fuck?
No, that's an
Oh
Amazon.
god, that's horrifying.
Oh, it's doing that
God.
resizing auto thing. I hate. What size is everybody else? 1 second.
Any size?
519
One of
by
the
519. So if I go here, advance. 519.
Zombie?
519.
Just before you push us into a combat or anything, can I insight this? Is that a zombie?
You can insight this.
Is it just an undead? Because now I really need to know, because it's been such a mixed bag. Insight. Please be okay. 10.
Nope.
That is...
You are unable to
Okay, is it?
discern.
I thought 10 was fine. Did I need a
No, I
slightly
think,
higher?
I think it's slightly higher for you.
Where is it? Because I wrote it down. Nope, 10 is right. will tell me it's family. Is it a zombie?
I was 10. Oh.
10 for first level. 13 is what I need for resistance.
Oh, yeah.
It's what I can already assume.
So what do you need?
I want to know if it's a zombie. That's it.
Right.
I just want to know the family. If it's a zombie or if it's just a plain undead.
Okay. Whilst I find the information, if everyone wants to do a initiative roll.
Initiative. It's all good. We can do that. Hey. Thank you guys for getting rid of the bad rolls for me. It was really nice.
11 with advantage.
Why is that so lyric?
Do it with advantage?
Yeah, because I get to roll initiative with advantage.
No, I meant like, did you actually roll it with advantage?
Yeah,
The one
it's
roll.
in. Yep.
Okay.
Just didn't do great.
Alright, so
I think that was... Oh yeah, I see. 1d20, 1d20.
Yeah.
Great stuff. Alright, let's move that over there.
Seen it come out like that? That looks really weird. It's the two numbers.
Yeah, obviously, this is a small map, so if you want to see everything, it will look a little bit blurry if you zoom in too far. Because the map is a backdrop. I don't know where Scarlet's gone. Where are you gone, Scarlet?
She's just gone invisible, apparently.
Yeah, I've got a black screen. I was just going to say I've got no token.
I just looked away for a second and then she's gone.
Where'd you go, Scarlet?
My token's gone. I'm not there.
Okay, one sec.
That was
I need
weird.
to resize you. One sec.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, Scarlet,
Jesus.
someone cast a knowledge on me.
It's that done. Okay, cool. Right, so initiatives then. Caelin, Rhyker, Ophi. I need Scarlet, and then I also need this guy, and he is. Now,
Please say a zombie.
there are certain things that you are all noticing, other than I would say Drac and Kaelin. More in particular, Rhyker, Ophi, and Scarlet. The things that you are noticing are very familiar to you. You feel like you've seen this person or this thing before.
Son of a bitch!
It was clearly a person at some point, given its humanoid shape and the way that it resembles a person. But it's clearly not a person. And I can't find for the life of me where I put the bloody... There it is. It's not an NPC. It's not that one. Oh, feck's sake. Ah, there it is. Right, cool. And there's something which you instantly notice. A certain feature about this creature on its face. And as you kind of scanning for the moment, Rhyker, you realise that this is indeed a mix of undead and also plant-based.
Damn it! I just wanted to be a zombie for once!
And probably going, and probably just going to confirm what you already most likely thought. When I do the initiative roll, when the game wants to work.
Oh. Oh man.
You recognise that there are several druidic looking totems that just seem to hang around what used to be shredded armour. The fingernails of this creature are enlarged and sharpened. They look more like thorns than fingernails. And the body is obviously covered in thorns as well. The skin now a putrid green instead of normal flesh colour. The toes and stuff like that. The feet that he's now got. He's got no boots on and anything like that. It is just purely like webbed looking feet. And you can see that there's parts of bark that are on on his body that are not quite fitting right. They're kind of like, if you imagine a jigsaw puzzle where you put the wrong piece and it just kind of overlaps a little bit, and it's like it doesn't fit in this part. This is how his appearance is. You know what? I think this is going to warrant a bit of a music change, even for a little bit. So
am I just blind, or am I not on the initiative tracker?
What have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, you're
It's
not.
not.
You need to roll yours. Did you roll yours?
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
11.
roll it.
Did
Got
you?
11.
Did you click your token when you rolled it?
I don't know.
Probably not.
This whole time.
Probably not.
I'm going to say then, I'll add you to the turn manually. That's fine. So you got a...
How does this work? This whole time?
Where's yours? Drag. You
An
got 11. All right, cool.
Yeah.
I've got to organise anyway. So turn 1. And he's going to spring into action. So you've all got your preparations. Yeah, I'm gonna France the music. Fuck it. He's kind of like a boss. So we'll go with that.
Nicholas, how could you?
He
We're
doesn't.
friends, damn it.
He doesn't seem to respond to your words, Rhyker, as if he's too far gone to recognise friend from foe. All right. Let's kick this off. So, music, please. Game would be nice. Thank you very much.
I hear it.
Oh, bless me. Sorry.
You're also allergic.
Yeah.
Because of the
No,
plant,
it's
pollen, fever.
Ugh. It's
Killer.
the heat. I hate this weather. It's not used to it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So, to kick off turn 1 then, I'm going to put this over here because you guys can't walk there. He tilts his head as he is basically facing this direction, and as you all line up next to him, it doesn't take any notice at the moment. He's just looking around, sniffs the air like a bloodhound, and then realizes that something is up. He instantly turns to face you, Rhyker, and then scans around the party with his eyes quickly, hissing and kind of bringing his arms up in a both attack and defend style, almost like a monk style stance. He races forward. Movement wise, yeah, he's fast. He's a fast ball for a zombie looking fella. He is pretty fast.
A zombie looking. I
zombie-
hate it.
Zombie looking.
No such thing as a zombie.
Oh god.
You gotta change this. Why is there no zombies?
He's just not,
You're
right?
crazy. They even exist.
Yeah, you just haven't seen any. All right,
Oh,
so
we don't come across one.
what I give him? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to instantly run towards you, Rhyker, and start slashing with his fingers at you. 2 attacks coming your way. And then it's going to be double. Public.
Yes. Yes.
2 misses. Okay. You can see as he swings each of these, and you just duck behind your shield and bring it up to meet his hand. There's sparks that fly off your shield. His fingernails are like razors, and luckily they didn't connect this time. There's no ounce of humanity left within him. Scarlet, you're up. Rhyker, you're on deck.
I will get a bit of a better position, I think. Is the map supposed to be tiny?
Yes.
That's like,
Yes.
oh, okay.
Yeah, you're in a small concentrated area of the city.
10, 15, 20, 25. I'll move over to where he came from, 30. And I'll just line up my own, pop him in the back. I'll cast inner sight on myself and pop him in the back.
Yep.
We'll do a level 2 fire arrow as well, but not a powerful shot. So plus 2 to hit.
Right. Are you firing from where you are?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, cool. Yep. Oh, wow, very nice.
28 to hit.
Yep.
And that's going to be 11 piercing.
That's also going to be a powerful hit as well. So we add a +3. So we're going to do 14 piercing.
Yeah.
Yep.
14 piercing, 12 fire.
Yep.
And 3 cold.
Yeah, okay.
And then we'll do it again, because we've got a good position here.
Yep, second shot.
19 to hit.
19 will hit.
For 10 piercing.
Yep.
4 cold.
Yep.
13 fire.
Okay.
That's it.
Excellent. Nice amount of damage. Rhyker, you're up.
Alright,
Kaelin, you're on deck.
Here we go. It's time to use a new skill, technically, that I've now picked up, because I don't think this fight warrants a holy fire. Oh, we're going to use Might.
Ooh.
And I have to use that max level, don't I? Okay. You increase the cost of this? No. Nope, that makes sense, never mind. Okay, I have to count this out. I'm going to use Might. Okay, I'll count it out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm going to use Might at rank 3. So everyone in 20 feet of me is going to be dealing an extra 7 damage.
This
Per hit.
is not
Per
working.
physical damage dealt.
Nice.
As long as you remain within 20 feet of me.
Hang on, I've done something here. What have I done? Have I given it to him? No. Where's that coming from?
Did you like?
Damn
no
it.
clue what is going on. I will go ahead and take my dodge action and then my single swing of my axe. So 23 to hit. So let's see, how much damage is this in total with all the other stuff added on? Oh, I should put on a sacrifice thing now. I forgot to do that. I'll have to do that next time.
There's an aura coming from somewhere. I don't know where.
Yeah, I do see that.
Yeah, the entire
maybe
map is
it's
now
just
lighter.
it's my light shield. That's what it is. It's just the light from my shield.
Ah! Now I know where it is. Sorry, sorry, Dracmun, but you don't have auras.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I felt great for like 6 seconds.
Bloody overlapping tokens. Alright, right.
I have to ask, what does the physical damage increase come out as? Is it just what the weapons damage is?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 17 more damage
Mhm.
onto the slashing.
Yep.
That's 17 plus 9. And everything else goes through, I assume.
What do you roll? 22, 23.
23
Yeah, that's a
hits.
good one. And it's... 9 slashing plus your might.
Then plus my sacrifice.
So what's that, 19 total?
19 plus 7.
So 26.
It's 10. It's 10 for sacrifice.
Yep.
And then 7 for might. Yep.
Yep.
And then
And then what else? Four fire?
is 7.
More.
3 from Brimstone Clasp, and then 4 from the weapon itself. So 7 fire.
4, so I need to
and
do another
3 radiant.
-3, and then Radiant.
Is 3 now.
Great stuff. So Radiant is this. Good stuff. Okay.
And I took my dodge action alongside my melee hit,
Mhm.
and that is my bonus action for might, and I will leave it at that.
All right. So Kaelin, you're up.
Whoa.
Ophi, you're on deck.
So
There we
that's
go.
flanking then.
Flanking is any other direction other than the person it's facing. See, he's facing me, you could have gone right next to him.
Yeah,
on the other side.
you could have gone literally here.
Away. He's
No, but
focusing on me.
I need to go there.
Yeah, I'm giving space for Dracmun.
Thank you.
I'm
Makes
totally
sense.
being considerate, and I'm not at all just being silly.
You- Yes, but you will have advantage to stab him.
Yep. You will.
Would make that neutral then, because I'm at disadvantage.
Yes, you are.
Ah.
You do have the option to use one of your actions, your free action or something like that, to try to break the effects of your disadvantage.
I'll do
Yeah,
that.
please,
then.
do
Just,
try.
Wisdom again?
Wisdom save?
Yep, wisdom save.
Effect.
Nope, you are still
Haven't
under the
got it yet.
effect. You haven't gotten over it.
Oh, sorry. So I'm gonna do a stab with my dirk.
Yeah, okay.
And because it's engaged with an ally, I get to add sneak attack to that, even though I'm not at advantage.
Yep, so don't forget you are in stealth as well.
Yep.
Stealth doesn't trigger sneak attack though.
So 27 to hit.
Yes, that's definitely going to strike. That's also going to be a powerful
Yeah,
hit, so we're
7.
going to add an extra 3 on top.
Particularly 10 extra damage
So
to
you're going to
piercing damage.
do... Yeah, because you're under the might effect as well.
16 piercing
So 16.
and sneak attack.
That's right, yep. Sneak attack is... what do you do? Damage 46.
Hit 13 on sneak attack.
10, 13, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then plus 3 from the force charm.
Plus 8 from flanking.
Yep. And then another plus 6 from something. Flanking.
That is your... No, that's your actual weapon damage.
Ah!
So you done 6. You get plus 3 for doing your powerful hit on him, for doing 10 or above on his AC, so that's going to be 9. And then you've got all your other damage, which you add on top of this, so 29 plus... Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So
It's a lot of damage.
29 plus 9, basically.
Yeah. Then plus the force, or not the force thing, the might thing.
Yeah, that's all taken into consideration with the 29. It all adds up together.
Cool.
If it's on the 29, it should be 36.
Yeah, it'll be in total.
Okay. That's a lot of piercing damage.
And then bony action, I have another dagger.
Yep.
well.
So you're not using your newest one just yet. So using your
No.
offhand.
Yeah.
Plus 4 to your flanking. So that'd be. So you add 4 to the 7. Actually, no, you don't, because it's all added into this.
Yeah.
So 12 and 7.
So 19.
Is there another 7 damage added onto that?
No, that's it.
Or is it just once?
No, that's it.
So I'm asking, is it on each attack, or is it just the one
No,
attack per
it should
turn?
be. It should be each attack. It's just very
Okay,
because
so then there's another 7.
so another 7 on top.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
I love my...
Yep.
It is so good.
That's fine. Okay. Have you got anything else that you can do on your turn, Kaelin?
Nope.
Okay. In which
Okay.
case, we are going to go to Ophi. with a Dracmun on deck.
Okay, how's he looking at the moment?
Honestly, pretty bad. The amount of damage that you've actually dealt him, you're probably thinking like, geez, Nikolai, where did you get all these hit points from?
Yes. Yes, we are. At least I am.
He's looking,
Yeah, I mean,
he's looking,
the fact
he's
that
looking
he's so-
very bad right now.
Okay, so I'm going to do our Stone Fire combo.
Mhm.
I have pressed first. I seem to have a range and updated, so it shouldn't be this slow. I'm going to press it again, no my luck will end up doing it twice. 21 a hit,
21 will hit.
13 cold damage,
Yep.
and then next Firebolt. Oh, she's probably not hit.
No,
She's
it's
probably
not
gone
gonna hit.
straight past.
Yeah, that's going to literally whiz straight past and hit into the wall over here.
Well, at least we've got a decent bit of damage there.
Mhm.
Please, okay.
This creature starts to look panicked as it is being laid into, and you see its eyes just start to burn with anger as it lets out a huge howl. As it does so, you can see part of its wounds that you've inflicted on it heal up.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's what I feared.
And it has now taken more of a hunched over stance, where it is bolt upright or nearly bolt upright before. It is now near enough dragging its knuckles on the ground as it holds its hands clenched out. It's undergone some sort of change. You're not quite sure what. Dracmun, you're up.
Alright, I will just move. Just to here. And then I am going to, for my first attack action, I will double strike.
Yep.
So 22 to hit.
A
First
22 will strike, so you do 4 points of slashing.
4
plus
plus
might.
the 10. Yeah, 4 plus the 7 from might, plus 10 from double strike. And then the second hit is 21. So that's 8 plus 10, 18, plus another 7 from might, so that's 25 in total.
One sec.
Sorry, mate.
I need to check your... No, we didn't add it. What we'll do is we'll get it on the global damage modifier and we'll put... what's it called? Double strike?
Yeah.
Yep. Double strike is going to be...
Alright, yeah. Didn't actually make a thing for it yet.
Yeah, double swing. Damage is going to be, what, plus 10?
Yeah, plus 10. And then plus the 7 from might.
Critical is normal. That's going to be... type is... we're using slashing?
Yeah, slashing.
So if you tick that on, whenever you use that ability...
Got it. Alright, then second attack action will be a normal swing.
So let me just reduce these hit points.
Oh, sorry, mate.
It's alright.
I mean, he could be dead right now. You could have hit him once and he died.
True, but this is the first fight I've had in a while, so he's going to keep going till he's
just going to keep
dead.
hitting a dead body on the floor.
It's a dead body standing up, so I'm going to make sure it's dead.
Ah, there we are. The orbs. Right, so the first one is 4 plus 10 plus 7.
Yep. And the second one's 25.
Minus 4.
Druid abilities.
Minus 7. And minus 10. Yep, next one.
Yeah, and then the second attack action one did 6 plus 7, so that's 13.
right, okay.
And then bonus action will be offhand strike for 10 to hit.
Right, what level? So every time you do double swing, it's costing you 18 MP.
Pardon?
Every time you do double swing, it's costing you 18 MP.
Yeah, so I did it once. Time to do math.
You can just tick it down on your sheet. You can do it one by one if you don't want to do math.
Yeah.
Right, so next one is a... so those two are your double.
Yeah,
It's just
double
a
swing.
regular.
So
And then my
that's-
offhand.
Hang on one sec. So that one's 8. Minus 7 for the might. That's not quite right. You've used the same weapon twice, double swing. It uses both your weapons in each hand at the same time. So you would need your Berserker Axe and your hand axe.
Alright, I'll... What was it?
So
The second one...
So roll
Take the 5.
Just the damage, that's all I need. So the damage is 1d4 plus 3. There we go.
6.
So that becomes...
Wasted a crit.
Right, so that's that one
It's
done.
fine with Barbarian. You'll get it all the time.
And then you've got this one, which will be your... Well, that one and that one go together. This one here will be your next main attack. So the 17 to hit, that'll be your next strike. So the 21 is your main hand, and the 20... Well, it wouldn't be 26, it'd be 17.
Yeah.
No, it's that one, isn't it? The 10.
Yeah, it was the 10, so it missed anyway for my bonus
fine.
action attack.
Technically, it would still be a 17
Yeah.
if it would be in Trickle. It'd still be the same number no matter what.
So that's 1. Yeah.
I'm good.
This is why it's become a problem, because you have 2 different types of weapons now instead of 1. They have different values,
But they're also the same.
Yeah.
different damages. But the attacks are the same, so we can keep the same attack numbers. So it'd be 22 and 21 with a 4 slashing and a 6 slashing plus all the extras, which I've done. On top of that, you've then got the next main hand attack, which will be your 17 from your Berserker Axe, which is a strike. You'll do 6 from that, minus your 7 from the might, and then your last offhand attack, which will be a crit.
No, that was me trying to roll damage again. Ignore that. It was the 10 was my bonus action attack.
Oh, so the 10.
10.
Yeah.
So the 10
Yeah.
miss. So your offhand misses. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wouldn't he technically have advantage on all these hits because he's still flanking?
You should do.
Glad he's focused on me.
Oh god.
So technically, the hand axe is to a crit. You have to reroll any of the others if you don't want to, but you can still say that.
It's like I've taken enough time.
Yeah.
It's all good.
The crit
Don't
still
worry.
plays, if we're being honest.
What
It's
I will
still in
do
play.
is I will go through this with you after the session, and just so you understand that,
Yeah.
because when you've only
It's
got
fine with
one
combat,
type of
everyone
weapon, it's
can
okay.
Yep.
But remember, you use one action to get 2 swings off, so
Yeah.
you would have to basically roll twice, but with your main hand and offhand. But
Yeah.
we'll set that up. Don't worry. Right, so that is, as far as I'm concerned, done.
Yeah, sorry.
Not a problem. So we go on to turn 2. So in its enraged state,
Take that to a barbarian.
it wildly swings out, whilst it leaps around through the air. It's opted to forego moving around on its feet and leaps around like crazy. It's going to pick. Let's see. He's lost complete control. Yeah.
I am still a giant light bulb. I'm very obvious. Still big and bright.
Okay. So he's attacks because you lot are all within range. His attacks now do leap. So he's going to leap towards. You do get a chance to hit him, but you do so at disadvantage.
All of us?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So you all get a chance to hit him.
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
It's a disadvantage
Is that
hit.
main weapon?
So he kind of leaps straight from where he is. Unlucky.
Do people flanking
12.
get
Everyone-
advantage back? Or just no advantage at all?
Whatever you've
that
got.
will be
If it offsets, if you've already got advantage, and you attack.
They would have had
with
it from
disadvantage.
flanking.
Yeah. So it's the normal attack.
Kaelin would have just been
Oh,
a
okay, then.
straight.
So for Drac, it's going to be 23. So you are going to strike for 4 points of damage.
and Kaelin
Do I
got
also
what?
get the +7 from might still?
You do. Anytime that
Yes.
you do an attack and you connect, as long as your aura's in play, you get the bonus. As for Rhyker, you get 18. So you actually strike as well. You managed to hit 4.
So 15 slashing.
Yep.
7 fire. 3 radiant.
Some fire. 15 slashing and how many radiant? 3. Okay. Kaelin, on the other hand, completely misses.
Kaelin would have still been at disadvantage, right? They would have stabled because of their first one, and they would have just got another one.
Yeah, she's at
They
major
would be at
disadvantage
disadvantage.
going on. Yeah.
They managed to level out to just 1 disadvantage instead of 2.
Yeah, yeah. So nothing. So as he focuses, his new target is going to be on you, Ophi, and he slashes down hard with both.
Thought he was close to death.
Oh, he is.
Okay.
Have you never seen
Ow.
an enraged animal fighting for its life?
Sure, but usually when they say they're on low HP and they have one guy's entire turn and 2 full hits, I feel like that's death.
Yeah, that's good for you.
I'm just saying, I was saying I thought he was going to be dead
18
already.
to hit, Ophi. And you take 21 slashing damage. And I need a strength save, please.
Oh, what save?
A strength save. Otherwise, you are knocked prone.
10, 15. She still has a +3.
Yep.
Oh,
What save is that?
Strength.
strength. Soul.
Strength.
Yeah. He just leapt through the air and come crashing down upon you. So 13, you need a 15. You are knocked prone.
Um,
And how much damage was that?
21 slashing.
Oh, lovely.
So that's probably most of your temporary influence, or if not all of them gone.
All of them gone.
should have temporary. Phew, we've got a little bit of leeway.
Next
Actually,
one.
it's gone really peculiar with my maximum hit points have gone down to 7 for some reason. I have no idea what's going on with my character at the minute. They should be
Oh dear,
40.
Scarlet. You are going to take 25 points of piercing damage, followed by 12 as it connects with your head. Do you have a helm?
Minus 21.
Oh, hang on. What did you hit? What did you roll to hit?
28. Natural 20.
Holy crap!
Do you have
my
a-
I do have a helmet. Yes.
Okay, roll it. I think you got a 10% chance to avert. Okay.
Nope.
So the hit goes through as a critical hit. You're going to take 37 total slashing damage,
Knocked prone.
and you are
Ouch.
instantly knocked prone.
Okie dokie.
It just hovers over you. Oh shit! It's not working. Ah, it's not working.
slipped and fell into them, headbutted them.
There we go. It just hovers over you, just slobbering away. You can see that this kind of like putrid, almost like pus or some sort of venom or something, is just dripping ever so slowly out of its mouth. It's like a little dribble going on. It's not that far from your head at this moment. That's Nico's turn done. Scarlet, you're up. Well, technically. Technically, you're not.
Alright, well, I'll stand up. That's half a movement gone. I will...
You can just stay there. It is our turns.
Yeah, I kind of feel like
If you stay there, it's going to be focusing on you, which gives us all the best opportunity.
Yeah, I'll dodge. I'll just take my turn and dodge.
You're dodging. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm dodging.
Rhyker, you're up.
Oh, yippee! And I'll pay the upkeep for might. I was hoping I didn't have to, but oh well. I guess I will. Can't believe it. Then I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. Wow, that was almost all of my movement. Isn't that great? God for Longstrider and the extra movement charm I picked up. Okay, gonna stand right behind it. I should have advantage to hit it now.
You do indeed.
Yes.
As it stands there snarling.
Do I have anything else I want to use? No, I'm gonna wait to see if I hit this attack first. Advantage, it is a 30 to hit.
Yep, that's absolutely gonna strike.
At which point I am going to Divine Smite, because I've had enough of his shit.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
To clean this up. I'm only going to do it at first level because he's an undead, so he should take more damage from the Divine Smite. Let me check how many it is. I think it should be 3d8 radiant.
Yep. Go for it.
1 for each higher. The damage increased by 1 if the target is an undead or a fiend. Yep, so it's 3d8 radiant damage on top of this. 11 more radiant. So that's 13 radiant damage in total. 7 fire damage. 18 slashing.
How much radiant?
I forgot to... it was 13.
13?
14. I'm stupid. It's 14.
14.
Yep.
14, and I've done the fire. How much slashing?
It should be 18 slashing damage.
Beautiful. Okay. As you move across the battlefield, and spot that this thing is now focused on Scarlet entirely, you sink your axe deep within its back, cutting all the way down. As your radiant energy diverts from the blade into the body of this creature, and you pump a Divine Smite also into its back, you see that its back just begins to split open to a point where the body just literally falls apart, and you have 2 halves of an enemy on the floor in front of you.
Oh, great heavens.
May the light of Zacharin bless you. I'm gonna leave it there. Does he have anything on him, or is he just like naked and covered in plants?
Doing it again. No, basically all his stuff is gone, but you can see that there's like bark over his body. There's little mushrooms that are started to sprout. There's bits of like tufts of what would be hair but is now grass.
Huh. None of his stuff is on him. That is really weird. Assume we cannot do a perception check for loot or anything.
Yeah, of course you can.
Oh, we can?
Oh yes, you can. Oh yes, you can.
Yeah.
Roll perception, please. I beg. We need it. I still did it with advantage. Doesn't matter. It's a 9 for the first one.
That's fine.
Really changed that much. Let's try and loot this quickly before I have to do anything. Ophi, you're fine, right? You can look over to her laying on the floor. Ophi's fine, right?
Ophi's just
Not
been
dead.
knocked down. She's hurt, but not close to being taken out.
Ophi, are you dead? No, she's fine. Being on the floor, just looking around.
So
Kaelin?
we have Kaelin, Scarlet. Are you helping with the search for loot?
I don't know this guy, and it seems like they do.
I
It would be
will.
really disrespectful for me to attempt to rob this
Not
dead
looting
guy.
him, he
It's-
has nothing on him.
It's not necessarily him. It's the area that you're in. So you might find something in barrels or crates or hidden behind a wall, or stuff like that. So it's not necessarily searching bodies.
Nobody's looking.
It'll be a disadvantage, but why not?
Want to make another attempt at not having disadvantage, or
Yeah. If I'm able to do that.
I'm going to take it 8 because you've already rolled.
she has a 17 to save.
Yep. You feel the effects of the fear subside, Kaelin,
Yippee!
as you start to realise that maybe this big guy that's in front of you is not actually that scary.
I am no longer afraid of Dracmun. Yippee!
Even though he has a
I was trying
massive
to be
paw.
friendly.
guy, actually.
What do we got?
So we have +9.
What's Scarlet saying?
17.
50 gold plus 1 loot search. What's that for?
Oh
Armor.
no, I would have thought that was Zrin's ring.
That was
but
Rin's ring. Yeah, that
I don't
wasn't.
have that. So 33.
Oh
we
yeah,
have
sorry,
30,
I'm reading the wrong item. Yeah, sorry, ignore that.
7. 57 plus 13 equals 70. We're on 70.
Okay then.
That's pretty good. Everyone brought it back for us, I guess. It's terrible. Really ruined it.
Right. What do we got? So, 2.
70. Is that going to be one search for everybody?
What you got? How much?
70 in total.
70. That's 4 rolls of the loot table.
4.
Mhm.
Almost. Almost one for
If you
everyone.
had the ring, it would be 5.
Do one. Mining kit. Well, I'm not too mad at that. We need gems.
Yes.
That's okay by me. I am okay taking that.
Yep.
I don't know if anybody else wants to do any loot search or just leave it to me to roll it.
Go on, you got this.
I
It's
believe.
Okay.
completely up to you. If you guys want to, you can.
Well, you can do one if you wanna.
How do I do one?
So
Click
on your token.
Yeah.
and top bar with all the purple should be loot search. Just click loot
Ooh.
search.
Ooh.
Mace.
Nice.
Okay.
Click loot rarity.
Mm-hmm. Blue.
Okay.
Not bad.
You have a
Magic
magic
mace.
That's good.
Nice.
Longbow. Nice. Now click loot rarity. Hey! Yes.
Yippee!
So there's one more to do.
I'll do last one. Fuck it. No. Fuck!
Oh, the streak.
The Krell was here. I could have given it to his collection. Oh fuck! He took all the antidotes. Shit.
Oh, no.
So rummaging through one of the broken barrels and the crates around this area, you can see that there's handles of weapons that are hanging out. Drawing 2 of them out, you see a mace and a longbow. Along with inside is a antidote and a mining kit that's been left behind. Very well.
Nice.
Nice.
Yippee!
With this body, with like a torch I can use.
I
I don't
mean,
have any fire because I want
we
to.
have a Nyx. You just like
Can Nick
cover
say-
Nick's hair
Ophi,
over it.
as you're lying on the floor and I loom over you, can you set things on fire? That's my only question, Ophi. I don't know if she's muted right now or not. I haven't checked.
Probably.
She is muted, yeah.
She does this.
Might be that she's talking without knowing,
At least once a
muted,
session.
or she's not there.
Ophi.
I'm telling the dog off, sorry.
Okay.
Am I doing a herb check?
What? No.
No. No. There's no herbs around. I just wanted to know, as you're lying on the floor, completely knocked over, I'm looming over you, I just want to know, can you set things on fire? Because I want you to burn his body.
Yes, I can set things on fire.
Okay, thank you. Please set his body on fire.
Set it on fire.
Burn it.
What the dog
Dogs
doing?
disagreeing.
Fireball is more likely to be able to stop it.
Kill everyone in the process.
Don't do fireball.
Do fireball.
Don't do it.
You're still on the floor, Ophi. Let's get you up. Oh no, it's Nix. Get out of the way, Nix.
Oh, Nix fell over. She was just laying down and wanted to join in.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh shit! She actually did it.
What?
Right, everyone. I need a dexterity save, please.
Alright, well, everyone has a +3 to their dex save.
Is it gonna-
like
how-
from Shield Master.
How big's the aura? Is it everyone?
All of us, we're all in this. We're fucked.
It's a
Well, I'm fine,
It-
but
it's a-
everyone else is fucked.
20.
Unless she chooses to careful spell it, then we won't have to roll.
20-foot radius. Yep. So everybody in this entire area is getting blasted with fire right now.
Alright. Well, I get advantage because of danger sense.
I don't think so because I think that's only for traps.
Yeah, it is only traps.
Oh, I have evasion because
I
I'm
thought it was
a
any
rogue.
dex save I could see.
I get advantage because I was dodging.
Just ping up the. Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were. Last action, you were dodging.
So,
where are we?
Kaelin is on 13. I'm on 17.
Traps and spells.
Against effects.
Gal is on
Oh,
27.
yep. So in which case, yeah, you can see that she's starting to cast, and you go, "Oh shit,
Yeah.
this is not going to be good." Yeah. So advantage, please, if you haven't done it.
The reaction, I'm going to take no damage from this.
I think you're okay.
I think
He's on 18, technically.
Scarlet, you're okay. You take half. Kaelin, you failed. Rhyker.
Also evasion, so I'm still taking half.
Actually,
Rogue.
yes, you do. So I'll say 15.
Would be on 13. I'm on 17.
So is everyone taking half, basically, by the looks of it?
The whole party runs and dives for cover as Ophi blasts his fucking
That's
body.
that's the image I've got in my head right now.
Damage. Using my reaction, and I'm taking no damage because of Shield Master.
Yeah,
It's a dex save.
that's fine.
So I can
Yep,
just avoid it.
yep, absolutely. Also, anyone who has any form of fire magic defense, resistance, you
Also
can
me.
reduce that down. Obviously, Rhyker, you don't need it because your shield just is like, nope. I don't know if Scarlet has any, but
Sorry, I heard everybody shout fireball, so I
Everybody
set
shouted
them down.
fireball
It was the
for
DM.
one.
Ah.
DM said, yeah, cast it. And I said, don't cast that. So nobody said it. There was one person, it was the voice in your head, Ophi. You're going crazy.
I got knocked on the ground. I got knocked on the ground. I wanted to get the
that's fine.
thingy back.
Didn't even lose my temp health.
My temporary HP.
yeah.
There was a lot of damage on that fireball.
I'm really happy for this amulet.
A natural reduction. Hey, came in handy
Yeah,
right now.
it did,
Like I said.
instantly.
Like I said, the only person with fire is Ophi. I knew it would happen. Well, I assume the dead body's been set ablaze alongside all of the wood. We are going to have to be paying
Oh
the
god.
fucking guards back.
Oh no, that's not the right one. Ignore that.
But we all understand here that this is going to come out of our pockets. Which we don't have anything in them.
We got rid of those flaming thing, didn't we?
and set almost everything on fire again, how much flammable stuff do you think is here? We have crates behind us made of wood. Oh, there's a triangle of fire right behind us.
Well, at least it's going to fend off.
I mean, hey, it was a great end to the fight. Alright, guys, we did it. Look, some loot.
Boom.
Explosion! Good explosions. How about a real one? The funniest thing ever. Or maybe don't cast fireball. Cast fireball.
Scarlet stands up from the rubble all around her and dusts herself off. Ophi, were you just feeling a bit cold by any chance?
In the desert of all places.
That was fucking terrifying.
There it is. No, it's not.
Oh,
why
gosh,
would
just
you do
no
that?
fit. To make things explode from
Why?
time to time. To be honest, I don't
So,
know.
you're
It can be
not
the
a
same
good
thing, it just
fighter.
won't hurt you. You can do something similar, it just won't deal damage to you. It'll only deal damage to enemies. Ophi's is very much a mutually assured destruction, though.
Oh god.
Oh, there we go. It won't shrink. Why won't you shrink?
Doesn't need to. The whole place is ablaze
The
right
whole,
now.
the whole thing is just on fire. Yeah, everywhere is just literally on fire. The body, everything.
Oh god.
I just wanted Nico's body to be purified in Akaram's light, the fire to purify his body so he doesn't have to be this rotting, decaying,
Luckily-
undead abomination.
Luckily, you have managed to staunch some of the spread, shall we say? Because there's plenty of sand and rock. You can quickly cover it before it spreads too
Just
far.
throw it all around.
Yeah, and just start chucking it around so it doesn't spread too far across the dockyards this way.
Amp it out.
The buildings are potentially okay because they're made of stone, so that'll be fine. The walls and stuff like that are all okay. So basically, everything that is crates, barrels, anything like that is over here has just gone up in blaze. As for as for everyone else, I think you're okay at this point. I think.
Yeah.
A little
We're all
something.
fine. I mean, I know I'm fine, but yeah. So I guess while we put out the rest of the fires except Nico's fire, we're gonna leave him to burn. That's happening. We're gonna sleep after this, or have we started the day?
Oh no, you've already started. You just come off of.
Okay.
spending-
That's all I wanted to know because I wanted to use where is it? Of healing. As I am probably going to issue a prayer for Nico because this is not a fate he deserved. Take up to 10 minutes and then I can heal everyone 2d8
Yep.
plus 3 healing. So while I'm here, I might as well do a little bit of extra healing as I pray for Nico's soul to be looked upon fondly, to not have to suffer the embrace of undeath.
All right.
Is that 2d8s?
Teen healing to everyone.
How are you tackling the fires in the area at the moment?
No, Ophi, you did not have to roll that. I've already did it.
Oh, okay.
How do you want
What I
to
rolled
quench the
myself.
fires at the moment, guys?
We're using the sand. I'll stomp it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like
Dirt.
pick up like sand in my pouch and just like throw it on the fires.
Yep. Okay. So gradually they start to. Oops, that's the wrong thing. There it is. They gradually start to shrink in size, and very quickly end up extinguished. The boxes and barrels, I can't actually remove them, but they are in a big pile of ash, and that's all that's pretty much left in this corner of the dockyards.
Oh, great heavens.
I also hope that Nico's body is nothing but a pile of ash.
Yes, absolutely. After taking a huge fireball directly on top of him, yeah, there is nothing but ashes.
Him return to the earth. He shall give back to nature as he always intended.
Yeah. A strong gust of wind blows through the area, and you watch as the remains, the fiery, ashy remains of this area are blown away and over the wall. And as does that happen, the remains of Nico go with it. Back into nature.
May rest now. Well, we're done here.
Nope. I have no idea who that guy was, but rest in peace.
You won't ever have to know.
Right, so we move back into the main map of the city after the devastation that was over there. And you can see that the crowds are still gathered around the main edge. We've also got over here crowds gathering where the guards have had to call in some more help and block this path. Some of them are obviously sneaking through. They are struggling to hold them back, but it's not too bad, as the threat is now over. There doesn't seem to be anyone that's been stabbed, which is great.
Oh.
Positive.
The guards are...
Yeah.
Guess I'll walk over to the guard captain. Gotta let him know that we did it.
They can turn over another page on accidents at work. They made it another day without stabbing one of the citizens. Yeah, so the captain turns to face you, Rhyker, keeping a kind of side glance on the rest of his men, and says, "Oh, what was it?" Just one massive flash of light, and then everything was ablaze, and was like, "Oh shit!" And like,
oh, that was Ophi. She thought it was necessary to try and eradicate it as quickly as possible. So any damages is only because it was a dangerous threat that needs to be taken out quickly. I swear.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Well, you've really helped me out today. What was the cause of what was making all these villagers scared? These townfolk scared? Because they looked pretty pale when I saw them running past me.
There was an undead of someone we knew. He seemed to have been overtaken by plant matter, and seemed to have lost himself somewhere. Don't know what truly caused it, but I hope someday to find out. Seemed to have not been himself anymore.
Before you can finish that, he says, "Oh, wait, undead. Hang on, just come over here with me, because I don't want to cause any more problems for these people." So, and then when you walk a little distance away, he says, "Right, so there was undead in the city. I need to get this reported."
It's the one, it seems. We didn't see anything else.
Doesn't matter. If there's one, there could be others. We don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna go let the palace know, and they're gonna have to tighten up the guard a bit.
I mean, good idea.
I
I don't mean to, say that there's no issue. I was just meaning that, as far as we know, there's only one. So you're gonna have to look around a little bit and make sure that it's safe.
Yeah.
If you find any more, please do come by and get us. We will take care of it if we need to.
Oh no, it'll be alright. You've helped us out enough. I'm sure you've got more pressing matters to deal with. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Who's? He turns. He turns to Kaelin and says, "Yeah, can I help you?"
You know how we solved that problem for you?
Oh yeah, you were part of that as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Our rewards typically common in these parts. I'm new to the area, but typically whenever you kill something for someone, you get paid for it.
Give me
And we have a
a check,
severe
please.
deficit.
I want a persuasion check from you, please. You're not at a disadvantage because you shook off the effects.
Ow.
Well, I mean, I haven't got anything personally for you, but I don't know. Maybe the palace can compensate you for something. Aren't you doing this out of the good of your heart or anything?
Sure.
Hey,
That's
Kaelin.
one reason.
Right,
Are you doing it? The
that's payment
spells on
enough.
people's faces?
That's payment enough then. And
Yeah, because your friend was kidnapped and you need to come up with the ransom money?
You don't need to say that out
What?
loud, Kaelin.
what's this? What's all this then? Ransom money?
Don't worry about it. You kids have fun.
No. You can tell me.
Just walks
She
away.
just shoots off like.
Nope.
Have fun over there. I'm gonna.
That ends that conversation. I was like,
Gonna shrug. Look,
yep.
she's new.
She's stealthing as well. Hmm.
She's a little unsure about how things work. Yeah, don't worry about paying us. That's perfectly fine. I'm just happy to see people are safe.
But I'll tell you what. I'll have a word when I get back to Pass. Obviously, my pressing matter at the moment is I need to let everybody know inside the palace, not outside, because there will just be widespread panic that there might be undead hidden in the city somewhere. So if you can just hold on, I will see if I can speak to maybe the treasurer, the palace treasurer, and just let them know what you've done for the city. And I'm sure we can find something to help you out. I don't know if it's going to be a huge reward, but you know, it's got to be better than nothing, right?
Absolutely. I mean, take your time, really. I mean, I'm sure we'll be leaving town for a little bit anyway, so, you know, if we come back and it's there, that's fine. If not, also completely okay. Don't, you know, as a paladin of Zakram, I do not worry about payments too often. Usually I just get what's in the field. So, it's not a big issue, but if you can, that would be absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for all the work that you do.
Oh, back at you, mate. Right, let's wrap this up, shall we? Get these people back to their houses, or whatever it is they want to do. Let's just get them away from here.
Yes.
Right. So with that, he turns and goes towards his men. You hear him give the command to basically withdraw. The threat is dealt with, and one by one, they kind of ease up a bit. They just allow people to walk through, come see what they want to see. There will be a small period where this part of the docks is now going to be off limits, obviously, while it undergoes repairs and stuff like that. But other than that, it is generally okay for the city folk to walk around again as per usual. Business can resume. Wonderful. Over time, they will eventually get rid of this blockade as well. Once everything's repaired, I imagine, and then they'll just remove that. And then once those are gone, you'll know that it's okay to go there. Now, whilst you were down here, there was another person who you would have seen on this boat, which is let's show you over here. You would see him just sat there, looking bored. There was nothing that he was really able to do in the defense of the city, but he's not a fighter as such. He's just a sailor. And he comes off of his boat and goes and stands at the edge of the water and looks just over it, longingly wanting to go out, but because of the banning order on ships, trades, and vessels leaving the city at the moment, this is something that he just cannot do. And so he pines to go out and be on his boat once again and travel the seas and stuff like that. You know, typical sailor stuff. He really loves living life on the water. This person is Meshif. He is the one that you have taken the quest for. You can often find him around this dockyard area, just gazing out over towards the ocean. But Now and then he does frequent Atma's Tavern. Just general stuff. Visits the market, gets his usual grocery shops and stuff like that. And also deals in, obviously, not so much at the moment, but a lot of imported trade coming from different areas of Sanctuary. And that is part of his job as one of the highest up merchant sailors that there are. So that is who you would need to speak to once you've finished the quest.
Okay. Can we not speak to him before? Did he have any information?
You can speak to him if you want to. Yeah, you can speak to him if you want to.
Just mean, is the information of like what her last...
I mean, he doesn't have a name badge. You don't know that's his name until you go over and introduce yourself. But
I too. That's what I mean. Do I have to go through the process of trying to introduce myself, or can I just read the paper and it says last seen here, and I can go, okay, let's just go?
Well, yeah, it does. It does say where to find him. It does say where to find him.
I meant his daughter that was kidnapped.
It doesn't say. It doesn't say on the flyer where she was kidnapped or where she's been taken.
Or where last seen or anything. God damn, I have to go talk to him. Son of a.
Talking to people to get information.
I know. Unreal, eh?
Oh my. Jesus Christ.
I'll be back.
I'll say hello to him then.
Yeah, he kind of eyes you as you catch him a bit unawares as he's staring out over to the water, and he turns quickly and suddenly and says, "Oh, my friend, don't sneak up on me like that."
Look at the size of me. I can't sneak anywhere.
Well,
what's wrong? What's got you down, sir?
This stupid law that we have to do at the moment. The prince has put a rule on the seas where we can no longer trade with others. We can no longer accept new ships into our harbours, and we cannot leave. On top of this, my daughter, she has been taken by those foul Diablo cultists.
I believe we did see your notice on the board, and we have decided to take it up.
Excellent news.
Have you got any information where she was last seen, where she was taken, any distinguishing features about herself?
Well, you see, that's the problem. Now, as far as I know, when she was taken, she was on the road heading back from the Lost City. You see, my daughter's a bit of a, what should we say, idiot. I love her to pieces, but she is not the brightest, and in general sense of the word, she's a bit of a fool. But when it comes to knowing things and intelligence, she's actually very bright, which is why this is such a shock for me. And she has taken a massive interest in old buildings, ruins and that kind of thing. And so she set out with a small expedition force which went to the Lost City. Once they were there, I imagine that she was taking samples and trying to find relics of age past. I mean, the place has been destroyed for many years now. But she still wanted to go, and no matter how much I tell her that it's dangerous and that I wish that she would not leave the city, she's got a bit of a adventurous spirit, shall we say.
I get it, I understand that. So I guess we will endeavour to go to that area and look around and see what we can find.
Yep.
Are you usually found around this area, if we do find anything? Or her?
Oh yes, I love being by the sea. This is my life. Other than when I'm grounded and cannot go anywhere. And then I might frequent the tavern or the marketplace, depending on the day, the time, and whatever I need at the time. If you can find anything at all to do with my daughter, I will pay you very handsomely.
How handsomely?
Didn't see you there.
Out of the shadows.
Money?
So you're sneaking around. You're sneaking around, Kaelin, and as soon as you start speaking, he actually makes an effort to notice you, and you startle him, absolutely startle him, and he almost falls backwards into the water, and he catches himself just about. Yeah. Oh, what is it with people sneaking up on me today? As if I don't have enough problems. I am a fairly successful merchant. I am sure I can pay you enough.
But with the ban on being able to trade with, water travel stuff, how are you able to make enough income to be able to pay people to do this?
That would be my business.
Sure. Totes. I get it. Yeah.
I'm sorry, are you with this man that stands next to you?
Yeah. We're friends.
We all way back. Best of friends.
Yeah, we go way back. We've known each other how long now?
We are with the, as I believe people call them, the heroes.
He folds his arms, and then rubs his chin as if to be like, yeah, right. Somehow I do not believe you, but I don't care who's friends with who, as long as you find my daughter. You do that, and I will repay you.
Yeah, but you didn't give, an amount. You just kind of vaguely said that you would pay us. That could be like a copper. I don't know your life, man.
Well, that's your choice. If you do not wish to help me, you do not have to. I will find someone else.
Sure you will, buddy.
Well, I will go tell my companions all that you have told me, and I'm sure we will set out soon. Thank you for your time.
And eventually your money.
I'm gonna wander back to everyone and relay all the information that he told me to them.
Okay.
Apparently this lady was last seen coming from this lost city. She likes ruins and believes she may have been taken searching one of the ruins on that road. Which is not a great lead, but a lead nonetheless.
He also says he's gonna pay us, but also his business has been, essentially shut down. So I don't know how he's gonna do that. I think he has illegal businesses. But also that's none of our business, and so,
Okay, thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Weird one. Appreciate your concern in getting paid. Though I don't know if your concern about getting paid is for your own benefit.
It's because your friend was kidnapped and they have a really high ransom, and I kind of want to help you get that. And none of you were asking for actual reward money whenever we do things, I've noticed.
Yeah, because I don't know if you know, 15,000 seems like an impossibility.
No, I believe. I have faith.
So, no, I'm kind of on the half of we're not getting that money.
I mean, who's the richest person that you know of, and how much money do they have? Just so that I have a vague idea of how much money is much.
I'm not going to tell you because that seems highly suspicious. We've already had one person have a run-in with the law.
Well, I'm really bad at
We have to pay for their bail.
I'm not very.
I was
good
not
at
happy
knowing
about it because I wasn't there, and they just made that decision to pay the bail anyway.
Oh dear. I'm not a criminal. I just, I have really bad financial sense, and so I don't actually, know how much that is in the grand scheme of things. Like, if the richest person you know doesn't even have that much, then it'd be like, oh wow, this is impossible. But
no, they probably do, but that's because they sit on generational wealth.
Oh.
So, it's probably cued by a lot of things, and also the fact that they run the place. They probably also have a lot of money because of that.
Oh, I see.
Otherwise, we're just adventurers, and we just get paid either by the job, which highly unlikely. Not many people give out jobs.
Mm-hmm.
They're paid in world, by what we find, which is usually magic items that we just sell because they'll be pointless. So, if you find a lot of magic items that we can sell, we should be okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just keep your eyes peeled. We get to a fight, there's always a loot nearby.
Yeah. And you don't have like a very generous friend who would be willing to loan you that amount of money?
No.
No, I don't have many of them in the...
Would you perhaps have a friend who would be unwilling to lend you that amount of money, but would be okay if you returned it later?
Well, we don't
I
have
don't
that
think
kind of
that's how
friend.
people would ever work.
I believe. It's
think
not very hard
Guys
if you
are
return
the
it
only
later, right?
friends I have here.
I think if we showed up with the money that they were missing, we'd be executed.
No, I think if we showed up with the money they were missing, they'd be like, "Oh my god, you are like, returning money that some
Want to try and lie?
criminal stole from me." I would
You're
give
going to
you
try
a
and lie
roll.
to them?
Yeah.
Want to try and lie to me right now? I'll see how good you are.
Okay.
Tell me a lie. I'll see if you're really good at this.
Oh wait, what do I lie about? Oh no, this is too much pressure. We have known each other decades, and you just forgot about it.
Roll a deception check just so we can see. I just want to know.
Oh! Real good.
Okay.
We're actually like we grew up together. You just kind of forgot about me, and it really hurts my feelings.
Insight
Oh,
roll.
wow, okay.
Insight roll, Rhyker.
Okay, where is my insight? It's not great, so...
Can I roll one too? Because I'm right here. Going to wait.
Yeah,
Well,
we're
trying to
actually
analyze.
like all long-lost friends. Don't worry
Is she
about it.
lying? I don't even know.
Like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah,
Wait?
if you want to roll insight, everyone else who's listening can.
Yeah, a bit of fun.
Why not?
-2.
Oh god.
Oh, natural 20. Oh, that was an advantage, but the first one
It's still a natural
was a nat
20.
20.
Yeah.
It's just a minus
I mean-
2.
-2.
Me and Drake, we've known each other for years, and he just forgot about me, and it really hurts my feelings that he forgot about me. And you know,
The
Balance
duality of
is
man.
restored.
Sophie's like, oh my god, it must be true. Rhyker!
Ophi is 100% believing everything that she's hearing. Have we really forgotten it? Like, we've known you for so long and we just forgot. As for Drac, he's like, yeah, that's bullshit.
This is bull. We literally.
Rhyker on the other hand is looking
don't
at.
worry about it, Dracmun.
He's kind of like 50-50 at this point. He's not sure whether this is real or he's finding it very hard to read. She's not giving much away. Ophi
fair,
is clearly not trained in looking for
I didn't
deception.
know that this is a lie, because I did say lie to me. I just want to see how good you are at it. So this is me listening to her going, wow, that's actually pretty believable. Good job.
Oh no, I wasn't
I know it's not
lying. That
true.
was the lie was that I was lying to you.
Another deception. Do it again. Now you do 2 lies back to back.
Yep.
I'll do another deception.
Another roll.
Oh no, I believe. I
Trying to do
believe.
another insight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every single
Getting that
time.
one.
Minus
baby.
-1 is not helping me.
Oh my god.
You firmly
Oh, okay.
believe now that you may
Now
have
Ophi's like
forgotten who Kaelin actually is, and she may be a part of your past at some point. Whether she's been at your order at some point, or whether you've crossed her in some town somewhere, or whether you've run into her out on the road, you just don't remember. You spend a few moments trying to rack your brains, but nothing comes to mind. Ophi, Ophi, you are starting to think, what the hell is going on? At the moment, you are unsure whether she's telling the truth or lying. Drac, you are 100% sure she is fibbing.
Do you want to be quiet though, because I'm finding this quite funny.
And that's fine. Yeah, you don't have to say anything.
You're going to be even more confused and be like, what old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
You can't ask a lady her age. That's really rude.
No, you can't ask a lady her age.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, it's
Women.
just got spicy. Spicy going on here.
That's
I don't care how old you are. I just want to know for the timeline.
You're not allowed to know. That's mean. You can't ask me that. Do you think I'm old? Is that what you're saying to me?
If I knew you from my past, you would have to be pretty old. Yes.
Do you hate me?
I don't know. I don't remember. That's why I need to know how old you are.
I'm gonna start crying. Actually.
I
Because
can't win.
How could you?
I'm gonna start rubbing your back and be like, Rhyker, how could you do this?
Oh,
Come on,
I
man.
don't know how I could. I don't remember. It's hazy. There's a lot of things I don't want to remember.
That's what
So if I know how old she is, I know how far back to look.
That's actually true. Whose back were you, Robert? Was it Rhyker's?
Patted my back.
Was it?
No. Oh, the Kaelin's.
Oh, Kaelin.
Like,
Yeah, it's
I'm
okay.
like,
I
oh.
already did the save. It's okay.
It's okay.
With,
Yeah. All right.
we're friends.
Don't worry about it.
Gracious.
So you get a completely different reaction from Kaelin this time. So instead of before, when she flinched and kind of backed off really quickly and didn't want to like shelled herself in a way, this time she just kind of shrugged her shoulder so that she didn't want to be touched, but it didn't faze her that you touched her.
Oh, alright. I'm gonna stop and be like, right. Sorry.
That's cringe. Ugh. How dare you notice, you bitch.
Am I ever gonna know how old you are, or am I just gonna stand here and just act
you're
like I
never
don't
gonna
know you?
learn because you can't ask a woman how old she is. It's like cardinal sin.
You know how old I am?
I don't pay attention to people's ages because it's a cardinal sin. You don't ask how old anyone is ever, unless it's like a child. In which case, it's like, oh, you're a baby. We need to get you home before curfew. You know?
That's strange. A
Are
very
you calling
strange
me
person.
strange? Yeah! I mean, fucking obviously! I introduced myself earlier by throwing water at someone and you think I'm a normal person. That's really nice of you, actually.
That would be a normal reaction. It's fine. You saw fire, you threw water on it. It's fine. That's a
Oh.
normal reaction.
It's
It's not that weird. The weird thing is that she's a living person made of fire. That's the weird part. You trying to put it down is not weird.
Call her weird. That's really mean. Rhyker, my best friend, who's been my best friend for years.
I'm in pain. Why
Oh, jeez.
are you? How do I not remember?
I don't know, and it really hurts my feelings. We went through so much together. Like, we almost died that one time.
At which point, you saying that is going to make Rhyker stop talking, and he's going to walk away now.
Okay.
That is that. Just like, oh.
I might walk next to Ophi and be like, is this normal for this group, or is this a special thing for today?
I think he's figured it out, man. I don't know how long I'm willing to commit to this. I don't know if I should come clean now, but I think I'm in too deep.
I think you may have actually upset him with that one.
I was supposed to know I met him like an hour ago!
I don't know, testing the waters, I guess. That may have been too far.
Listen, look at him. He seems like he's almost died a few times. He's a hero or whatever. People like that usually die a few times almost. Not actually, but like occasionally, you know? You know.
Yeah, I've died a few times.
You've
Died a
died?
few times.
Oh, I have.
You've died? Voice crack?
To me, I was like, what? I remember that.
Yeah,
Bye.
I've been resurrected a couple of times.
You know what? Good for you. I think a little bit of death is good for the person, you know?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Nyx comes back every time I resurrect her, but her resurrections are a little bit different to a proper resurrection. But yeah, it certainly has an impact on you.
But like just a little bit though, not like storm off and ignore the fact that there's someone trying to convince you that they've known you your whole life, even though you absolutely have not met this person before today. I prefaced it with "I'm going to lie to you," and he believed it for a minute there, and that's like worrying.
Well, we've got to test each other out somehow, haven't we?
I mean, yeah, but I went, "Hey, I'm going to lie to you. We've been friends for years," and he went, "Really?"
I'm gonna walk off next to
The key
Rhyker.
is that there's a...
Sorry.
I'm scratching my head now and make sense of it.
Right then.
I fear I have committed too much to this bit.
Right then, party. So you don't have a much longer in this session because we're going to draw it to a close pretty soon. Is there anything you want to get done before we end up today? You will not be doing downtime. You will not be resting. You can, if you wish, take a short rest because you would have been going at... All of this is probably taken you about an hour, including the combat, the movement around town, the talking to people, etc., etc., etc. So you are now roughly around 9 o'clock. So the night is young, but the day is definitely late.
I mean, I guess I'll short rest because I'm going to assume Scarlet's going to, because she's probably still pretty injured.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what, she took 37, I only healed 18, so needs another half to that at least. If I can short rest as well, I can get a little bit of mana back. Just a teeny tiny bit.
I also need to get some of my mana back.
I'm just going to do...
Yeah, alright.
Do 3d8.
So where do you want to go do your short rest? Obviously, you're not going to be doing it in the middle of the town. So do you want to go to Atma's and chill there? Or anywhere else that takes your fancy?
Sure, but I will have to be away from Kaelin. This is essentially me praying and whispering to myself like I'm a psycho. Did I accidentally click loot search? That is not what I fucking meant to press.
You wish.
That's a...
I wish I found an amber. I guess I have my mining kit, technically.
Yeah, but you're not going to be using that yet.
No, I know.
How do I figure out what my mace does? What the magic is?
Will have to be identified by Cain, and he is asleep right now, so we cannot identify it. So you just have to keep it on you.
Yeah, he's out till the morning, or if you somehow get hold of a identify scroll, you can do it yourself.
It's not that important at the moment.
You just have to keep it on you, and we'll find out at some point tomorrow or the next day what it will be.
Got
From
it.
Cain.
Or you can chuck it in your
He wakes
stash if you want to chuck it in there. You can, so you don't actually, so it's not taking up any inventory space.
Actually, you know what? They can, because the stash will be so empty now, because we'll have finally gotten rid of every other fucking thing in there.
There you go. So that might be an option for you.
Dracmun wants to keep his weapon on him.
We need to
His
step
new one.
the bow as well.
Yep, so I've already got it written down in the to identify box. You can just keep it on you for now.
Got it.
Then check the shared notepad if you need to write down the information for the new stuff I've given to you.
So the
will be in there.
longbow is 4 spaces out of your inventory, and the mace is 3.
Got it.
Cool.
And just make a note that you've got that item on you on your second page on your character page. Just put it somewhere there along there where it says treasure. I think that'll do. Just say that it's UID next to it so that you know it's not identified. Great. Well then, team. I think for now we'll wrap it up there, and we will get everybody back into Atma's, into your general area that you like to sit. You can all sit around the nice L-shaped corner table. Obviously, Rhyker, if you wish to be elsewhere, you can, if you feel that you need a bit of space.
The only thing
up to you.
would just be sitting on this side of the room.
The busy,
man.
rowdy side, where you can't really hear yourself think. Okay, that's fine.
I need that. That's exactly what I need.
Okay, fair enough. So you join in with some of the festivities, or are you just going to leave it?
He's not a drinking man, so he's just going to be sat there in silence as it's just white noise, basically.
Yeah, just taking in what's going on, but not really. Yeah, I get you. Fine. So you zone out over there on your own. You can do the short rest rolls. If that's what you want to do, you can do those today.
Yeah.
And then we'll end the session.
Alright.
Oh.
What's that for, Jack? What are you trying to do?
I'll show you my mana back.
Yeah, okay. So,
There we go.
So you're using 4 your mana dice.
Yeah.
Not bad roll, 10.
Yeah, we got 1, 4, and 1, 1.
Excellent. Alright. Okay then. Is that everybody done with the rolls? Rhyker, you've got yours done. Using 1 mana dice to get that back, that's fine. Drax done. Kaelin, did you want to roll any, or do you need to roll any, I should say?
I don't need to roll any.
Alright, fantastic, that's even better. So, you just basically take a little time to chill out and do what you normally do and just people watch from corners. And just
Yeah, ominously.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yippee!
Scarlet, Ophi, are you doing anything? Do you need anything?
I don't need to roll anything, but I would love to be able to learn my herbology, but I can't do that on a short rest, so...
No, sadly you can't. You can, if you want to, do a quick herb search, because you can do that, but you would have to leave the tavern and go look around outside the city, which might be a little bit dangerous, so there is a chance you could be set upon.
No, I'm good for now, thank you.
I thought you might pass on that. Right, so with all that done and said then, I'm going to end the session here. Thank you everybody for turning up today.
There you go.
Thank you to the newcomers. I hope you've all enjoyed it. And we look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks' time. So if anyone wants to stick around after the session, I will be hanging around for a little bit whilst I upload everything, chewing Rhyker's ear off as per usual if he sticks around. And just generally just like digesting what has happened today and just chatting about it. And also I can sort out your character sheet, Dracmun, and we can get that so that is nice and ready for you for the next time that you play.
I've got to actually read my abilities carefully, though. It's each different weapon, not the same weapon twice.
That's right. Alright then. So, I'm going to take us all back to the introduction screen. And for anyone who doesn't want to stick around, thank you once again for playing. It's been an absolute pleasure. I've had a lot of fun and I hope you have too. And if you don't stick around, I will see you in the next one.
Yeah, I'll stick around for a bit.
I would, but my flatmates made plans and I have to go join them, otherwise they'll hate me forever.
It's all good.
Have fun.
If you want to get off, you get off.
Bye!
Cheers, bye!
See you. So the mace I got, is it a one-handed one?
Yes.
Or do I not know
all
yet?
maces are one-handed unless they are found later on in the game, and then there's a chance it could be two-handed ones.
Alright, nice. So if we identify it, I might switch out my other hand axe for this mace.
Yeah, you might pick up a maul or something like that.
Yeah.
Alright, so if you're sticking around, what I'll get you guys to do, because I always do an outro to each session as well, if you want to just mute up like you did at the start of the session, and I will get through the end parts, through the credits and etc., and then we will talk afterwards. Wonderful. Right, so... yeah, it's just me. Fantastic. Right, so the session is obviously officially now closed. Thank you to everybody once again who turned up today. I've had a great time and I really do hope that you've enjoyed it. Thank you to the new guys that came together today. That was interesting to have two newcomers at the same time. I don't think we've done that in the past. Again, I'm hopeful that you have really enjoyed it, both of you, and that you will also continue to play with us. I think you've made a good impression on all the players, and I think you fit in rather nicely with the group as a whole. So I'm hoping you stick around for a bit. Now on to the rest of the outro. The viewers, I hope you all enjoy this when you get round to watching this. Thank you very much for sticking with us through the entire craziness of this campaign. Obviously, we do have the first one, which I said at the start of the video. You can go back and you can watch that if you wish. Be warned, they are long videos, so you might want to skip ahead. The first campaign, I never started using any form of timestamps, so you might have to just manual it and just try to get through it as best as you can. Or if you really want to, you can listen to the whole thing. Completely up to you. But anyway, yeah, the links to all our campaigns and everything else to do with us are in the description, or will be in the description, as I do normally for every other video. We do have a website which I mentioned at the start of the session. The link to that will also be there, and you can go there and try to keep up with what's going on, what's happened in the past. All our previous episodes, previous players are also listed there, and you can find out a lot more about how they entered and left the game, and just get general idea of the player itself. It's not just about the characters. If you do want to come join us in the Discord, you're more than welcome. That will also be in the description. And also, of course, you've got my playlist on YouTube, so you can always go onto there and find anything you want there. Now, if you are enjoying what you are seeing as much as we are, then please drop us a like, and also it wouldn't hurt to subscribe if you want to follow us through this mental adventure. Then you're more than welcome to come along for the ride. Also, if you want to communicate with us anyway, not just through Discord but through the video itself, then drop me a comment. Maybe you've got a favourite character or favourite monster if you want to go that route, or if you've got if you're trying to do this yourself and you want to just tell me that you are, maybe drop a message and I'll get back to you and might be able to offer you some help in how to go about doing it if you need that help. Have you got a favourite part of the campaign maybe? Or not just necessarily a favourite part, but maybe a part that you didn't like. Any kind of conversation at all, bring it up and we'll talk about it. So without further ado then, I've covered every other topic that I think I need. We will see everybody back, hopefully, within 2 weeks. So not this weekend, but the following Sunday, we will be playing again on the 9th of March, I believe it is. And then I'll upload this tonight, and hopefully I'll upload the next one the day after as well, or even the same night, depending on if I'm that lucky and I have the free time. So with that said, we hope to see you all in the next one. Again, thank you very much to all the players. Had a great time. And until we meet again, my dear adventurers and my travellers, bye-bye for now.